Okay. Hallo. How's everyone? Ah, hier niet in afstand. Ah, marshmallow. Sorry. The joys of living with a cat. How's everyone doing? Oh my goodness. She is crazy. I have cat hair in my cool drink. That is fun. Ugh. It's cat hair. Anyway, good evening. Hello. I'm early, I know. But I have some last minute session prep to do, and I thought I might as well get it out of the way, get this going. Yeah, so I wanna get all the dice that I'm gonna need. Even though I do like freaking my players out saying, wait, I need more dice. But yeah, so I had a interesting start to my day. Yes, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. They're totally gonna hate me, but this is gonna happen. Okay. So I'm going to need saving throw will be poisoned for 1 hour. While poisoned in this way, the target is okay. So I don't need anything for that. Yellow blossom, the Triflower, front chooses 5 feet. Marshmallow. What? What are you doing? What are you doing? She is all over the place. Oh my goodness. Dex save or it is covered in corrosive sap and takes 5 acid damage at the start of each of its turns. Dowsing. I'm gonna put this in all my campaigns. This looks so much fun. Attack +2, so this is actually an attack. And hit it takes 1d4 piercing damage. That's not a lot. And the target is grappled. Interesting. Until this grapple ends, the target takes 2d4 poison damage at the start of each of its turns. The red blossom can grapple only one target at a time. Another creature within reach of the Triflower front can use its action to end the grapple on the target. What is happening? That's weird. Okay, so I need 2d4s for this specific one. But yeah, how was everyone's weekend? Mine was fun. Tiring, but fun. I should probably... Oh, I'm getting new dice. I can't wait. They will be arriving on hopefully Thursday, but definitely Friday. Already got new dice. Well, I'm also going to need a D20. So I already got new ones. They don't look exactly like they did on the photo, but they're still pretty. Okay, so that is for the flowers. And then what I need for the scorpions. So this is going to be according to the encounter thingy that I use on D&D Beyond, this is going to be a difficult encounter. The scorpion makes 3 attacks, 2 with its claws and 1 with its sting. +4 to hit, 1d8 +2. So I'm gonna need... It's stuck. 1d8 +2, and the target is grappled. Escape DC 12. The scorpion has 2 claws, each of which can grapple only 1 target. So it can essentially grapple 2. Interesting. 1d10. There we go. Well, that's not a lot of time. I think, which campaign was it? I think it was the Wednesday campaign. I had 28 dice in my tray, all the different things and the different damages and everything. But now I have to say that they're only level 5. Yeah, they're only level 5, so yeah, they're only level 5. But we're gonna see how this goes. Oh wait, I need a D6 as well when they get to here to see who is randomly gonna step on so I'm gonna do it 3 times. I decided I'm doing it 3 times on the bridge. So I'm going to roll a d6. I'm gonna assign the numbers now, or the names to numbers. I'm gonna do that now. Puzzle for Saturday campaign. So where's my pen? I have the cutest pen that I got for my tiny human. It's a unicorn, and it lights up. It lights up. It's the cutest thing. Okay, so we have technically only 5 today, but I'm possibly going to kill their guide. So let's see how that goes. So we have Shargo, which is the guide, which is going to be number 1. And then we have K-Tog, it's going to be number 2. Then we have Dante, which is going to be number 3. Tyrion is going to be number 4. Leandra is going to be number 5. And then Tomek, which is going to be number 6. And I'm going to do this 3 times. Hello, Frog King. How are you? And I'm going to do this 3 times. So I'm going to roll a d6, see who it lands on, and they need to make a dex save. Otherwise, they fall into the sort of like the river. I mean, someone can try and catch them, but then, it's a whole bunch of other saves. And they're going to be traveling down sort of like the river towards the waterfall. They have to try and not get hit by the rocks, because that's also a thing. Down the waterfall, which is about 100-foot drop, and then trying, so they're basically gonna die. I'm good. I'm feeling a little better than this morning. I had a rough day. Yeah, my Foundry and I have parted ways. I am no. When I started up Foundry, my whole stream lagged. Luckily I did that this morning because I wanted to move them over to Foundry tonight in session. Luckily, I sort of like did that before, and I saw that Foundry, it just uses too much resources, and my computer is not as strong as it used to be back in the day. I mean, it is old. It does need a very, very decent upgrade, which is not going to happen. Not anytime soon. So yeah, I've requested a refund for Foundry. They approved it. So once that's paid back, I don't know. We'll see what I'm going to do. I don't know. Maybe move away from Roll20, maybe stay on Roll20. I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see. My main issue with that is I'm too late. I'm too lazy to learn a new programs. What else is out there? There's Fantasy Underground. The DM on Friday uses it. I mean, it's not bad. And then there's Above VTT, which is like a built-in thing with D&D Beyond and like a Chrome extension. So I can have a look at that. But I don't like change at all. What is my cat doing? What's my kitty cat doing? So I don't like change. And I spent a lot of time already trying to figure out Foundry, and I spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours trying to figure it out and watching YouTube videos and setting everything up. And so yeah, change is not fun. I don't like change at all. So I'm more annoyed and angry at the fact that I spent so many hours trying to, figure Foundry out and um see how it works and set it all up. And then this morning I saw that I can't even have another thing open if Foundry is open. So yeah, it was just too much for me. So yeah, I was quite cranky, but then also realized that I haven't eaten yet by that time, so I was more hungry than anything else. But yeah, um, I don't know. It was just more one of those days. It was just one of those days. Okay, and then this is Camp. Already took him out. He is not joining tonight's session, so he's not there. Let's just add everyone back up. Oh, and then I also have load shedding currently. But on the plus side, we invested in a little, my sister and I, we invested in a little UBS for the Wi-Fi. So that when it's load shed, blah, blah, blah. So that when it is load shedding, we at least still have Wi-Fi because our signal is terrible. And it works like a charm. The power went off, Wi-Fi didn't even take a dip. It just stayed on. So that's at least fun for when we're not switching on the generator. Then we at least still have Wi-Fi. We can still at least, do that. Because when the power goes off here, there's no signal. There's literally no signal. I don't know. I don't know why. I have no idea why. No, change is not fun. I don't enjoy it. Yeah, so and then I have to prep for tomorrow night. But I'll do that tomorrow. They are heading up into the sort of like the snowy mountains. I got a homebrew monster for that campaign. Why is change not fun? I don't know. I just don't enjoy it. I don't know. I'm a creature of habit. I like things a certain way. Even going from Roll20 over to Foundry was a big thing for me. And because I was struggling so much with Foundry, I started getting like really, really frustrated, and I don't know. I'm a creature of habit. I'm a creature of comfort. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just my thing. Just my thing. And the thing is, with all these programs, I spoke to one of my the DM that uses. He's a player in one of my campaigns, and then I'm a player in his Friday campaign. And I spoke to him about it today, and I was like, I need something that is drag and drop. I don't like all these complicated things. Now get comfort in a new one. It's too much work. It's too much work. The other thing is I don't have the time to sit and figure out a new program. I really don't have the time. Because of the morning of the night. So on a Monday morning, I do the prep for Monday night's campaign. So I will build the maps. I will write the things that I need to write. I'll pull in everything, and by the afternoon, I want to be finished so that I can go fetch my little one from school, can spend time with him, take him to all his activities, homework, spend time with him, and then it's dinner time, and then he goes to bed, and then I come and work again. So I don't have the time to sit and make extra time to figure out a new program because I DM Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Fridays I am a player, and Sundays I don't want to do anything. Sundays I'm tired. Sundays is, we get up, we go to church, I come back, I make big Sunday lunch for everyone. Um and then when that is done, I put on my pajamas and I get back into bed and I basically sleep the whole day because I am so tired by the time on a Sunday. So I don't have the time to sit and really learn a new program, especially if they're complicated, like Foundry. It was no, it was really awful. So I don't know. I think I'm more deflated than anything else when it comes to that. So spending so much time learning um a new program and then it doesn't work. Hello. Jam Jams. Greetings, master and adventurers. Hello. Welcome in. I'm doing some session prep before my session. Welcome in. My name is Ice. I am the dungeon master for this. So yeah, I'm just babbling away. My session starts in about 20 minutes. So I did some quick last minute prep. It took a lot quicker than I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, we are doing Tomb of Annihilation on Mondays. So and Tuesdays is homebrew, Wednesdays is homebrew, Thursday is homebrew, but that's not streamed. Friday I'm a player, which is streamed by the DM. I don't stream when I play. I'm a useless player, by the way. And Saturday is also homebrew, and I also stream that. So yeah, I have I have no life. D&D is basically my life. This is what I do. This is what I do. And I am from South Africa. That's why I have this weird accent, but yeah. So I'm just finishing up a last couple of things. I have all the dice out that I'm going to use. Now I'm just sort of like relaxing. Nice. I splice adventures with homebrew for my family. Not weird. I'm Irish. I could say the same. Oh, that's so cool. Irish. Nice. With your family, that is awesome. My family does not play at all. They they have no idea what it is that I do. So I'm currently doing this full time. I say full time and not professional because I'm definitely not. I'm nowhere close. Nowhere close. I am just lucky enough that some people are willing to actually pay me for this. So yeah. So no, I'm a full-time DM currently. And yeah, my family does not understand what it is that I do. I used to be a baker, actually. Yes. So I had a little bakery. And before that, I was in the equine industry. I was a horse trainer. But I had a bad fall, very bad accident, and I stopped. Um, and then I opened up a little bakery. Uh, but with everything, load shedding and couldn't bake enough because there was never power to bake. The owner kept hiking up the rent of the shop and eventually it just closed down. And then I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do with my life now? I have no income currently. I have a tiny human that I need to look after. And then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna take the plunge. I'm gonna put a game out there. I'm gonna see if, people would be willing to pay for this. And I was terrified doing it because I've seen people get so much grief in posts when they say, it's pay to play. And now I am on 3 campaigns that are paid. Two of them are not because those are very old campaigns, but three of them are paid. So I'm very fortunate. I have my son, my sister, her boyfriend, and my mother has started to join in. It's fun being dungeon master, but I want to be a player at some point. I am I'm the other way around. I am not a good player at all. I'm not. I actually prefer to be the DM. It is, I don't know. It's just so much more fun for me. Um I really prefer to be a DM than a player. I'm not a good player at all. Nice. Glad it worked out for you. Nice to be doing something you love. It is. Thank you. I really do enjoy it. It is fun. It takes up a lot of my time. But I could work it in such a way that I can work the mornings when my little one is at school. Then I'm free the afternoons when I have to, go fetch him from school, homework, activities, dinner time. And then by the time that he goes to bed, which is now, because it's 8:45 p.m. for me, um, I can work again. So it doesn't really affect him in such a way. But it does take up a lot of time. 5 campaigns, it's a lot. Yeah, I feel almost being the master once I try out being a player. Oh, my powerful just feels so good. It is, it is. The one thing that I don't like about being a player is not knowing what's going on. Not being able to see the whole thing and having to figure out things. Yeah, so no. On Fridays, I am a player also in Tomb of Annihilation. Whole different route. It went a whole different route than what this is going. So it's quite interesting how the two are different. And normally I play casters. If I do play, I'm either a Circle of the Moon druid or a Death cleric if I do play. But this time I decided to do something different. So she's a fighter. She has a twin, the Kenras, the Apiti twins. So and it's quite interesting. I really do enjoy it. But no, I'm more of a background player. Like my characters don't do much. They're literally just there. No, she doesn't really do puzzles and things like that. She's not this smart, and she's a princess, but she's not very smart. So I'm also into creating characters and world building. So being a dungeon master fits me. I love anything to do with nature. Got my Irish favorites in me, and that's so cool. Um, I don't know if I'm good at world building, to be honest. Don't tell my players this. I know some of them are probably some of them are probably lurking. But half the time, I make this stuff up as I go. I will start a campaign and then my world is not completely finished. So as we sort of like move through the campaign, I will make stuff up as we go. So they are currently at camp, and then they're gonna go this way, that way, and then back at camp. So that should be about 3-ish hours, 2 encounters. They're gonna hate me for that. So one of them is probably gonna die. They all currently have backup characters. Laugh a lot, not gonna lie. I do the same. I have like things in my head, but a lot I make up as I go. Yes. So a lot is written down. I still write everything by hand. Fuck knows why. I don't know why I do it. Again, I spoke about this earlier. I don't like change and having to go from a system that I am fine with by writing everything down by hand and somehow doing it online. I've tried doing it online, but I don't know how. I see they're starting to pop in. So yeah, then I write majority of it down, but the rest is all up in my head. Everything about the campaign is is in my head basically. So that's how I do it. Or if even if it's not in my head, I make it up when they ask me, and then I just make a little note that, that's not part of the campaign. Whereas with this campaign, because it's pre-written, I I absolutely hate it. I hate pre-written things. I feel restricted, and I feel like I can't make a mistake. Um, Whereas in a homebrew setting, no one's gonna know if I make a mistake or if I made a mistake. I can make it work. But I feel in something that's pre-written and everything is already written out, and this is how you are supposed to go and supposed to do it. I can't make a mistake with NPCs or things like that. Where is this message? Oh, there. So yeah, it stresses me out. I change things if they don't suit me. I don't know. I feel if I do it in a pre-written campaign, somewhere down the line, it's gonna catch up and something is not gonna make sense. And then there's no way for me to fix it. So yeah, I struggle a lot with pre-written campaigns, especially if the players ask me about history or lore or NPCs and their backgrounds, and I might not have read that yet. I'm maybe not there yet, or I forgot to read it, or I can't find the answer. Then I get I get quite stressed out. And you actually hear me start to panic, and I get flustered because I cannot find the answer. Whereas in a homebrew setting, I just make it up as I go. Ask me about an NPC, the background, I can give you one right now. I can spew up a background. I can't give you a name within 5 seconds, but I can give you a whole backstory for them, where they're from, what they do. I can even throw in a little plot hook as well. But not in a pre-written one. It's just not the same. I don't know. It just Yeah, but they enjoy this campaign. I also run it a lot more strict than my normal homebrew campaigns. So in this one, I track their water and food, their rations. I track their water and food intake as well. I track ammo. Sleep is very important. Bug repellent because they're in the jungle. So things like that. But this was all discussed in session 0. So they are 100% fine with it. And that is what they are here for this campaign, because it is a brutal campaign. So, and I make sure to make it extra brutal. So this is what they signed up for. It's not a beginner friendly campaign at all. I will also say it's also a very difficult module to DM. It's not easy. It's quite difficult. A lot of the maps I am remaking because they are just like ugh. And these types of maps, I hate these types of maps. So I still have to remake this one, but I hate maps like this. I absolutely hate it. I hate it. I hate single file corridors. It's a pet peeve. No, it's not. I'm a softie on my own family. Be nice to see some true danger. I used to be. I used to be quite a softie when it came to encounters and things. I would always hold back because I didn't want to kill, my players, and I don't want to them lose their characters and things like that. But I've only been DMing for 4 years. So it's not a long time. I played for a year, and then I started to DM. So in total it's been 5 years, but being a DM has been 4 years. And only last year September did I go into this full time. Um, and up until I think a couple of months ago, I've never had a character death, never. Because I always hold back and I always feel bad. And just recently, I just decided, that's it's the we all know that that's the risk, and especially in this campaign, it's the whole point of it. But yeah, so some of these maps I still have to remake. The first one that I'm gonna have to remake is this one, Yeli Arc. They will be hitting this one soon. So I have to remake this map pretty soon. I'm not sure how yet, but yeah, because I don't like the look of these maps. It looks just so washed out, so I don't know. Um, I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think this is like a little goblin village that they are going to. No, no. I lie. I lie. No, I lie. There's gonna be one before this. So this is their map that they see. Um, so all these little, ugh, um, all these little things can be removed. So this is how far they've not only traveled from their destination. They are now 3 days out into the jungle. So today is where they are crossing this river. So they are on their way to Yeli Arc, which is here. But I set up a little village for them halfway so that they can stock up on some supplies and things. So I'm nice. I'm nice. Um, because technically there is no village, but I decided I'll add in like a small little village, very very rough and rugged. Um, will almost have nothing that they will need, like big things. So it'll only have the absolute basics. I am freezing right now. Um, so it'll only have the bare minimum, the bare basics, and things like that. So we're gonna see how that goes. But they are on their way to this location, Vorn. So each hex takes a day of travel, which is about a session. But once they have crossed this river here, I will make them move a little bit faster. 2 days in a session, so that we can get that, so they can actually get to their destination. Because shame, I think they must be quite frustrated by now. But it's long travel. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. 4 minutes too. I think some of them might be in chat already. No, not yet. Our goblin is going to run rampant without his antler on. That is true. But yeah, I'm gonna hop into chat so that they can see that I'm there, and then they will also hop in. They usually wait for me. But if you have any questions, type them out. I usually reply back by either typing, or if they are not too busy, I'll mute them and then I can answer. But I don't always answer back like verbally, because it confuses them. But I do type the answers back. But yeah, let me head over so that they can hop in. Nice, sounds good. Yes, so I'm gonna hop over. There we go. And then they should. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Not much new.
Well,
How's your day been?
Doing not bad, just doing laundry. In about like an hour into no, 45 minutes to the game, I'm gonna just pick it up, but that should only be a few minutes in the basement.
Interesting. We had a hectic storm here last night.
Hmm.
Yeah, but mainly it was hectically windy and everything was literally blowing about. And today was raining, so couldn't really do much. Yeah, it's one of those days. Also been prepping for the session, and I saw that my relationship with Foundry is not going to work out, so we have parted ways. That is, I just can't with Foundry. I can't. So I'll see if there's something else out there that I can use, maybe Fantasy Underground. So
Why can't you
we'll
use
see.
Roll20?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. The main problem is I want to move away from the monthly subscription thing.
Got it.
Financially, it's killing me a little bit. The exchange rate for me is quite rough on Roll20. So that was the main thing. So the idea behind Foundry was I pay for the license once off, and then that's it. But after basically it feels like weeks and hours of work and setting everything up and putting all the sheets in. We were actually going to start tonight. We were going to start Foundry tonight, but then this morning while I was busy streaming and I was setting everything up and I wanted to see if everything works and everything, and I opened up Foundry while I was busy streaming. I was building maps this morning and everything just froze. Everything froze. Foundry was lagging. My stream conked out. So yeah, Foundry uses a lot of juice that apparently my PC doesn't have anymore, since it's like 12 years old. So I don't think it can handle everything. So I've asked them for a refund, and then I will maybe look at Fantasy Underground or something like that. But with Foundry as well, just to run one game, I had to download so many external things to pull your sheets in, to get the races, because nothing is in Foundry. You have to download all these things. And while it looks amazing, it was just too complicated. I spent hours and hours and hours, and this morning and then I also thought, I'm uploading. I opened Foundry just for to set things up and trying to do a stream. Imagine now I have 6 of you in Foundry on the server. Yeah, that was not gonna work.
Do you know about the Forge? Forge VTT?
No, I don't.
It's like it's a yearly subscription. So you have they host servers for Foundry, so you don't have to run it from your machine. That's
Yeah,
how
most of my games, most of my other games run off of that.
Yeah, but see, that's the other thing. That's what I want to move away from. I wanted to move away from monthly subscriptions, because
it's yearly.
the
I
exchange
paid
rate is killing me.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think I paid like
it's
40 euros for a yearly subscription.
I'm getting the pain in my heart just hearing that. My bank account is groaning. Because I think it's $10 for the pro thing for Roll20, which technically for it is not a lot, but for me it's about 200 rand a month, and that's a lot. That is a lot.
How many would 40 euros a year be for you?
Let's see. 40 euros to Zar. About 800 800 rand, which is like 2
At least
weeks
cheaper than
groceries.
20. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. So it's fine. I will find something. I will find something. So I'll have a look at the DM on a Friday has Fantasy Underground, so he can help me with it. It's also very nice. So you also have your sheets and everything in it. It's pretty cute, and you have your dice as well that you actually have to pick up and then roll it. So you don't click, you actually drag your little dice out to a little dice tray. So some of it is very, very cute. So they said they will refund it in about 7 days. So once that is refunded, then I'll have a look at Fantasy Underground, because it's also a once-off buy, and it is not heavy at all. So anybody could basically use it. So yeah. That was my morning. I almost cried.
Yeah.
It was not funny. Okay, everybody. Yeah. Oh, now I've got hiccups. We had dinner and now I have hiccups. Yeah, there's something wrong with my diaphragm. In 2 3 feet 5. Okay, cool stuff. Let's give you a visual of more or less where you are. Oh, that's the map I'm looking for. Okay, so last week we did was this one. You had the vultures with the corpse of the freshly killed T-Rex that you decided to avoid and go sort of like the other way around it. It was quite an interesting moment. That is also where you met your newest party member, Tomek. And then you settled in for the night. And everything went smoothly. Is this the camp? Yes. Okay. Let me just look. Okay, they can wait. Okay, you should be at camp. I don't know why. Oh, I reloaded the map. So you are all at camp. It's the next morning. Shargo is up, busy making some breakfast for you all. Coffee is ready. Those of you that are still asleep, you will be awoken by the smell of coffee and some freshly made breakfast.
I do remember, I forgot who it was, the last person to be awake to, they heard something to the, I believe, the west.
Yes.
That Tomek remembered from his recent events, and everyone was like, hey, get the fuck out.
Yes. He remembered that the sound that he heard was from the creatures that killed his party. Where is my notes? Here we go.
I think Leandra put on repellent, but I don't remember, so I'm just gonna say she's putting on repellent.
You did, and we all followed suit, actually.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's the next morning. No clouds in the sky at all. And it's already hot. I mean, the moment that you basically step out of your tent, sweat starts dripping down. It is hot. When it's not raining, it is hot, it is humid. You already feel sticky this early in the morning, and you realize this is going to be a long ass day if this weather is already like this. So Shargo, as he sees, some of you start to exit your tents. He looks, comfortable. He's used to this, and he's like, well, good morning, good morning. Everybody sleep well at least.
Not bad. It's a little toasty for my taste, but at least it's not drenching rain on us.
He gives a little chuckle. Well, sir, it's either the one or the other. Either we're wet because it's raining, or we're wet because it's hot and humid. It's one or the other. And he will hand Tyrion a cup of freshly brewed coffee. Breakfast will be ready in about 10 minutes. While that's finishing up, I will suggest that we start, getting our tents down and ready to go. We've got a long walk, especially in this heat. It's gonna be a very, very long day.
Well, thanks for the coffee, Jago.
It is my pleasure.
Tyrion's going to set the cup down and let it cool off a little bit and start breaking down in his tent.
Yeah, Shargo sort of does the same. If everybody is not awake at this point, he will start waking up the rest of you. Kind of just giving I'm going to say a knock because it's not a knock, but kind of just like a slap against the tent to basically just, wake you up if you're not awake already. Just making sure
Comic
that
will
everybody...
slowly enjoy and sip his coffee as he telekinetically folds and undoes his tent.
Telekinetic. Peter.
What a dick move that is. Just do it with your hands.
Wanted to enjoy my coffee.
It's Dr. Manhattan.
I think coffee just puts me to sleep at this point. I drink it so much.
Oh, you are very, very soft for some reason. Let me just turn you.
I was sitting really far back from my computer.
There we go.
Sorry.
That's a lot better. Yeah, because I couldn't hear what you were saying.
I'm half dead. I'm sorry. I'm here.
No worries. No worries. Okay, once everybody is finished, Shargo will, pack up everything in his bag and look at everyone. He's like, okay, are we ready to head out?
Leandra's gonna kind of wave her arm, like, lead the way.
Okay. So he starts walking, and he's gonna, try and, make a little bit of a small talk here and there, because it's a long road. Everything in a sense looks the same, because it's just jungle and everything. And then he looks sort of like over towards, Tomek and like sir, I don't mean to pry, but what were you doing all alone out there I mean, without a guide, that's very dangerous.
Oh, I did have a guide before. He, can you remind me what his name was? Because I remember that you guys knew it, but it was a character everyone else knew. I just described them.
Was
Yeah, the dwarf.
dwarf,
guy.
but now I also can't remember his name.
Okay.
Let me grab his name.
I know it was a pale, drunk dwarf.
With one arm
He
missing.
had a
right?
vendetta against dragons.
Let me find him. Fuck, I can't remember his name. I think it was Hugh.
Okay.
Sounds about right, yeah.
All right.
Let me just have a look if it was him. Yes, it was Hugh. Hugh Hackenstone.
Got it.
Yeah, so when he
Right.
mentions the dwarf's like, ah, yes.
Yes, I was originally drawn to this land because I felt something calling to me. He was kind enough to guide me, but unfortunately we ran into some trouble. And he was attacked by some creatures. I managed to barely escape before the party here found me.
Was he attacked by the same ones that you were surrounded whenever we found you?
No. Like most of my life, that was just a second unfortunate incident that happened right after the first. The creatures that originally attacked me were some kind of, I'd like to say, gorilla-like creature, but undead. In fact, the sounds we heard this morning sound just like them.
Interesting.
Hey,
Um,
do you think they might be a threat to us? I mean,
Seeing as
the
they,
size of our party. I mean,
that is up to the DM because I was never told how many of them there were. But actually, that's a
You can't remember. You were basically surrounded.
I will say, during the initial attack, I was surrounded, and I couldn't quite grasp how many of them there were. But considering this hazardous jungle, who's to say they didn't find more of their kind?
let's see.
In
Well,
any
nice.
case, if we can avoid the area that sound is coming from, it would be for the best.
well, let's move on.
Yeah, so it was basically sort of like a walking, talking type thing. Shago just nodded as he was talking and answering. Oh yes, these jungles are. It's not a safe place to be. Everything is dangerous. Almost everything is poisonous. If you don't know what the plants are, 90% of them will kill you by either just touching them, to be honest.
Noted.
Okay. I would say around about an hour would have passed by now as you guys are walking. I didn't make a map for the walking part because that is unnecessary. And he sort of comes down this way that looks like it makes a fork in the road, and then he chooses the one that sort of goes off more to the right. We're going this way. The one to the left leads to a different place, and that's not currently where we want to go.
Are we still hearing the undead gorilla things?
No, you don't hear them anymore.
Okay.
They have moved away by this time.
Where would the path on the left lead to, if you don't mind me asking, Shago?
The one to the left will lead to... And he sort of like takes out a little mini map of his own. The one to the left leads to the river Tiriki. Oh my goodness, these names. River Tiriki. There's a little village there, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 days out, whereas the village that we are going to now is it's 3 days out.
Okay.
And it's in a whole different direction. It is up to you if you want to go that way, but this way is towards Yeli Ark, the bigger village after this little small one. Which, yeah, as I said, about 3 days out to the small little village, and then we're about halfway to Yeli Ark, and from there on where you need to be is about another 2 to 3 days travel.
I see. No, I don't think we need to deviate from our current
No,
tracks.
we should just stay the course.
He gives a nod, and about 2 hours have passed by now as you guys are busy walking.
I'm gonna go ahead and apply more repellent.
Seeing Leandra do it, Tyrion's gonna follow suit.
Okay.
Can you remind me how much each the propellant, how many times it can each be used?
So
It's 20 applications.
yes, so 20 applications per bottle. And in the beginning, I said think about it as when you apply, sunblock or sunscreen. If you're out and about, let's say you're at the beach or wherever, and you're sweating or you're swimming or all of that, you're going to have to apply more regularly instead of every 1 or 2 hours, every 3 or 4 hours. You're gonna have to apply it every 1 to 2 hours. So that is something you have to keep track of. I'm not going to remind you. I keep track
She wants
of
to
whether
go.
or not you do it, and then I'm going to let the bugs bite you. So, yes. And then I need all of you to please make me a con save.
And also, I am also applying as well.
Yeah, I assumed when Leandra said that she's going to apply that everybody. Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus.
It's actually perfect. I mean, I'm super tired today, so it's just really
Oh,
Oh, that's not good.
So, Andrea.
Okay,
The worst
so
part is I have a plus 6 to this, and I only got a 14.
will Tyrion and Tomek, you both are fine for some reason. However, Dante, Katog, and Leandra, you all of a sudden have these splitting headaches. Your mouths are dry, you are sweating like crazy. And you have you feel extremely dehydrated.
Like heat exhaustion?
Yes, not drinking
Oh.
enough water.
Oh,
Oh, we
boy.
have to say that too, or
You have to say when we're drinking.
Yes, for this
Oh,
one,
fucking
I track everything. I track everything. This is run in hardcore mode. So yeah, food, water intake, consumption, bug repellent, ammo, everything.
Hey, well, at that point, K-Tog's obviously going to start just downing half his water skin. Probably the worst thing he can do, but
Yeah, Dante's the same. I'm just drink or just like
Oh,
putting.
it's
Yeah.
actually just on the first one. So for those of you that failed with the headaches, for the next roundabout, it takes about 6 hours. When you start drinking water to actually feel better again. So for around about the next 6 hours, you will have a disadvantage on all your rolls.
oh jeez.
Whether it is
Fucking hell, that's
attack rolls
horrific.
or saves or anything like that.
Is that
So-
an
Brilliant.
level of exhaustion? What is it that they got exactly?
Yes, it's from the exhaustion and the headache. The headaches, basically causing you to not be able to concentrate properly.
So
Beautiful.
ability checks, attack rolls, saves, everything, or
Yes, attack rolls and saves.
That's horrific.
okay.
Yikes.
That's it. I'm opening another tracker.
So at this, K-Tog's going to eat the good berry that he created, one of his that he created for everybody, so that he's not going to feel any sort of faintness from from not eating enough. Apply insect repellent and just drink more water.
Basically,
Yes.
yes.
I think, is there anything else I can do? No, that's it.
Yeah, like Dante's gonna do the same to like kind of
Thank you.
alleviate his suffering in a way. Yeah.
Yeah, most of you are okay with the. I
Okay.
think it's only Leandra that needs to track ammo.
Yeah. Which I am.
But yeah, so after another around about 2 hours, Shago stops and he looks at everybody quite serious. And he says, "We are about to enter quite a dangerous section of plants. This unfortunately cannot be avoided. They are called the tri-flowers. It has they're quite big. When they're fully grown, they stand about 6 to 7 feet tall. And with the recent rains that we've now had, they are going to be in full bloom where we are going through now. You will need to try and stay away from these flowers as best as you can. You will immediately recognize them, and he shows you a smaller one that is on the ground from where you are standing, and it looks something like that. So it has basically 3 separate heads on each plant, and they are red, yellow, and orange. However, I couldn't find a nice picture, but the description itself says it has 3 bright trumpet-shaped flowers, each as large as a human head, and each one a different color: intense red, vivid orange, and bright yellow. So yes, so just be on the lookout as we're gonna try and stay away from them. They can move, but very slow. They don't often move much, especially when it's rained. They prefer to sort of stay more in one place, soaking up water. So we are a little bit lucky in that regard, but I need you I need you to not panic as we're gonna round this corner now, because they're gonna be out in full bloom. And then
What, I'm sorry. What time did we get our exhaustion about?
about 2 hours ago, so you still have 4 hours to go.
Okay. And it was like,
Dago, these flowers, how do they physically attack? And
Yes.
what are their attacks like?
Yes, they physically attack. They have different ones. So the red, the orange flower can poison you, and you will then be unconscious for about an hour. The yellow flower, when it attacks you, it has like and you can see him trying to sort of like find the word, because obviously common is not their first language. It has like a sap that it stings. It's almost like acid, like acid, sir. And then the red one, that one can actually pierce you and grab you as well. So they are all quite dangerous. And we will have to
What
move.
language does he normally speak?
Say again?
He said that like common isn't his first language. What language does he normally speak?
Yeah. What is their first language again? Shit. I have to find it. Welcome to shoot. It did say what their first language was.
Isn't it just
So,
Shulton or something?
Maybe you've said this and I didn't hear, but I don't think you did say it. But these things, like, they're plants. They drink water. They don't necessarily eat meat. Is that right?
No, they don't eat meat, but they do attack. Okay,
be like
Shulton.
within range, like a certain range of them.
Yes.
And is it? Do we know if that's instinctive or is it like they're actually going out to like?
If
you know,
you
aggressively attack?
move past them close enough, then they will reach out and try and
Okay, cool.
attack you. Yeah. Okay. Here is the Shultons, but now it doesn't say. Doesn't say their language, and I remember reading what they. Black hair and English culture, driven out of behind. Anyone who migrated, and it did say what their language is, because it's they mentioned that it was a lot of clicks and interesting sounds. I'll have to find it, and then there we go. All Shultons still speak their own language, a mix of exhaled and inhaled vowels, consonants, and tongue clicks. But any who deal regularly with foreigners also speak common, often with a heavy, characteristic accent. Okay, so they don't say the language. I'm just going to say it
I
is.
just want to know if any chance any of us spoke it. That was pretty much
No,
it.
unless.
So it sounds like Kosa.
Oh, well done. Yes, it'll sound something like that. Yes. I didn't know
Oh, okay.
if you would
Yeah.
know if I mentioned that.
Yeah, I know of it. Yeah, but I can't do the click.
Yeah. No,
Kosa,
neither can I.
like
yes.
that. Yeah.
Neither can I. So yeah, it'll be something like Kosa. But yeah, it doesn't say what the language is called. But no, unless you actually have lived in Schult for quite a long time, I don't think any of you would actually know the language itself. So he has a very heavy accent when he does speak it. And yeah, he will sometimes struggle a little bit with words here and there. But,
All right,
yeah.
Shago, lead on and around these plants, please.
I will try my best, sir. And he rounds the corner. And then
Oh.
you see
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
all of these flowers, and they're sort of like just like swaying round and about.
Is the way they attack, is it kind of like it's almost reactive? So it's not as if they're seeing something or like. I guess we wouldn't know that, would we?
I mean,
Yeah,
Shago,
so-
might, you can ask him.
But, well, I'm trying just thinking, do I cast Pass Without a Trace and we just kind of skid through this?
Shadow,
That's brilliant.
how do these creatures sense us? I'm assuming perhaps not visually, but can they, is it just by touch? Can they feel the air stir around them when we walk by? Can they sense our heat?
No,
they feel
they
like-
physically sort of like
Fuck.
sense you. You know, this dog is driving me crazy. So
As in
if
physically
you-
touching us?
Yes, they will. They will basically physically try and, attack you as you walk past. I just quickly want to let the dog back in.
Well, do you think I should just cast Pass Without a Trace and see if that's going to help us? It might not help us at all if it's to do with like how close we are to them.
Yeah, I also have Pass Without Trace.
Okay, it might be better if we are going to use it. It might be better for you to use something like that, so I've got higher level spells for if we get into a fight.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. It might,
As long as-
be useless here.
Well, no, it might. Well, no, I'd say it would probably still be good to cast it regardless because me and you and Dante all have disadvantage as it is already.
Makes sense.
So that gives us a +10 on our check, even though we have disadvantage. So it's probably still useful to cast it regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just wanted to make sure they didn't have anything like tremor sense.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Let me have a look.
That's
Can
what I
I
was trying to
assume-
get at with like they feel vibrations when we walk or anything like that.
Can I assume that it's about 11 or 12 in the daytime?
You would have set out roundabout at 8, so yes, it'll be around 12 p.m.
I'm taking another drink of water.
Same thing.
Same here.
Yeah, same.
Do it.
I'm
How many
also
drinks of water does each water bag hold?
That is a good question. Let's see.
Because you gave me
Four-
like
4 pints.
I believe
I mean, it's
It says 4
5,
pints.
5 pounds, yeah, of.
Yeah.
The water skin can hold 4 pints of
the
liquid.
goldfish will tell you you're pretty close to a water source. Okay, so it doesn't say anything about trim, or, how it it
I
doesn't
just
say
want to know,
anything.
as far as Shago knows, the only way it detects us is if we physically touch it, but no other way, as far as he knows.
Is if you pass too close to it. Okay, here is a more accurate picture of what it looks like. The other one I had to
Cool. I like
ask Aya, so this is more closer to what it is. So there are 3
Leandra-
different flowers.
Yeah, Leandra's gonna go ahead and
Okay.
Leandra's gonna go ahead and cast Pass Without Trace on everyone.
Wait, how many of you guys have this?
Can you link it? I can
Yeah.
Google it
So
myself.
it
but I just-
adds a +10 to your stealth check, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Right.
And we don't leave any
Okay.
footprints or anything like that if that comes up.
Okay,
So we
so
don't need a
Well,
stealth
we
check.
can't we can't be tracked unless except for magical means is basically it. So, alright. I am at disadvantage also because I'm wearing whatchamacallit, scale armor, I believe.
oh, hectic. Well, if you guys want to try and do this stealthily, go for it.
Okay, so I got a 14 plus 10, so my stealth is 24.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, tearing into 29.
Well-
Waltz through there like it's nothing. Ooh.
Whoa. Well, plus add the 10, so I got an 18.
Well, I got a
Got
net
21.
one. So with the
Done. Oh, jeez.
It's cool. I
Dante.
mean, your damage is like super effective against plants in Pokemon rules.
Dante, you'll have the
Oh,
plus
that's-
10.
well, it doesn't
Okay, so
help with a net
everybody
one. no?
passed except Dante.
What, even with the 14?
Well, it's still a nat 1.
Okay, got you. Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. Makes
so
sense.
even if it was a
sense.
24, it's still technically a nat 1. That's how I take it.
That's good. Yeah, that makes
Um,
sense.
Okay, so
For this kind
Shago,
of stuff, do you normally do a group check, or like just if that one person, like you account the whole group succeeding together, or is it just individuals?
I do it as individuals.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so Shago then basically looks back to everybody. Well, if you're ready, let's walk through. But as I said, try to keep at least,
Sorry.
5 feet away from the plants if you can.
Yeah, I guess I just step on one.
The question is, does that mean that this doesn't count as 5 feet away because this one's right here?
Yes, that counts as 5 feet for both of them because it is basically right in the middle of them.
Okay, so that spot is safe, is what he's saying.
The spot where he's
The spot where
standing,
Shago will be fine.
no, because
Yeah.
they can both reach where he is technically standing.
Dante is just trying to follow Shago.
But he also rolled,
in his footsteps. Yeah.
Quite well.
Nobody wants to go. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I just assumed everyone was going before
Yeah.
me.
Dante, I need you to make me a DC 11 con save, please.
How does one roll with disadvantage without just rolling twice? Is there like a
You-
workaround for
think
that?
You
Holding-
right click
Yeah.
on the number. So like in your skills where it has the +6, you can right click and it'll let you select advantage or disadvantage.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Nice.
nicely done.
And he gets his +10.
It's con.
Yeah, it's con save.
Shit.
Yeah.
But-
Sorry.
No.
That would be okay.
Tried to help
I'm
you,
sorry.
okay?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Just
Told you I
trying
was half dead.
to-
So we're just waiting for everybody. And then as you move past that one, Dante, I need you to make me a DC 11 dex save, please.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, shit.
I would like to use my feature.
Okay.
I think it gives me plus. You said DC 11, right?
DC 11, yes.
So saving phase should give me +5. That is 11.
Okay, that should be fine then. Jago kind of looks back at everybody and he takes a couple more steps
Is it?
forward.
I don't know why I have to do these saves. Like, there's no indicator.
The plants as you reach as you walk past them within 5 feet, the sort of like trumpet, sort of like heads, move towards you. It will be either the orange one or the red one, or I almost said the blue one, or the it will either be
Yellow.
orange, yellow, or red flower head that moves towards you. So the deck save is trying to get away from the yellow one. The con save was trying to get away from the orange flower that is basically trying to poison you.
Hey,
Then there's
they
a
are
red
quite
one as well
mesmerizing.
that's gonna try and, you know, literally attack you by piercing you with whatever it is using to pierce you.
Cheeky.
So yeah. But Chaga also rolled pretty well, so he's fine. The rest of you also fine.
I must say they're quite beautiful.
Yeah. And where you pass that one, Dante, I need you to make. This is so that red. You see the red one coming towards you. I doubt a 5 hits.
It does not, no.
I rolled a 2. Chaga. My little one was watching me build this map. Is like, Mommy, you're so mean. It's like, no, I'm not. This is a jungle. This is a shitty jungle. Like, but how are they gonna get past that? It's like, can they? But once you're through, I'll tell you what he asked that you can do. I was like, well, I mean, yeah, they can if they want to, but it depends on them. I mean, Shargo kind of like stops here, right, in the middle. It's like we seem to have a bit of a problem. One of them has a couple of them, it seems, have moved into the road. Dante, the one where you are currently standing, I need you to make me a DC 11 con save, please. At least they're lowish. It's pretty easy to pass.
Hey.
Shaga will sort of like for Dante. Shaga will take out his spear that he has, and he will sort of like try and gently push this one off towards the side, and then he walks past as best as he can.
This might be the map, or I don't know if this is the map or not. But is there a big gap there? Where can we walk through the forest, like the actual jungle itself, or does it look like
There are the
Cut
same
through.
flowers in the forest as well. You will see there are also ones in the forest.
Okay, cool.
I just didn't put tokens
Yeah, that makes sense.
there, so otherwise I would have had to put
Here.
hundreds of tokens.
Wondering
Oh,
if we could
brilliant.
like. Yeah, like I was wondering if we could like just cut through right here.
Yeah, no, all these yellow flowers are basically the tripod flowers. I just added
Right.
tokens sort of in the middle. But you're welcome to try and shoot through the forest if you want to.
I have disadvantage. No thanks.
He walks up to here, and then he tries to push this one gently towards the side. Dante, the one that you are at, I need you to make me a DC 11 deck save, please. He will push that one. Oh shit.
That is a fail.
you kind of see on your body, it sort of I'm gonna say spat, but not really spat. It shot sort of like this sticky gooish thing onto you, and you are now covered in a corrosive sap. And you take 5 acid damage.
Yikes.
Yeah, Dante is just yelling, screaming and cursing.
Dante, not Dante. Shogo looks back. It's like, did it get you with the sap? Did it get you with the sap?
It did indeed, yes.
Okay. Let's try and get through this. Then we can try and sort that out. And he starts to maybe try and pick up the pace a little bit.
Is there something that can be walked off?
Yeah, it's like a sticky sap, but it has like this. It's burning basically. It's like a.
Would it need
acid.
more than? I guess, would it need more than water to wash off?
Well, you can try. You can try with water.
Okay. I'm literally
Um,
right next to it. I'm gonna use one of my water skins, and I'm going to use shape water to try and wash it off as much as I can,
Okay.
and see if that works.
Dousing the target with water reduces the acid damage by 1. Reduces
Oh, at least I did some.
point per pint of or flask of water used.
Okay, so I'm gonna use a full water skin, so that's 4 pints.
Okay. So then he'll only take 1. Okay.
I'm sorry. I
So
tried to
Dante,
get rid
you
of
can
as
take
much as
1 acid damage, and then I need you to make. Oh no, that's. I keep forgetting the third one is a roll that I actually have to do. 7. You are lucky. I'm rolling shitty today. And then
So-
he-
Just a second, I just took 5, and now Tomek washed me,
yeah, and then you
Clean.
take another 1.
and another 1.
Or
Yes.
Yeah, because for every pint it reduces the damage by 1, and I'll able to use the water skin, which has 4 pints.
Yeah, I was just asking if it's damage over time, how often.
Yeah, it's damage over time.
Just thank you, Tomek. That alleviates some of it, but I'd like to get through this nightmare as fast as possible.
Okay, and in that one where you are standing, I need you to make me another DC 11 con save, please.
Oh, right. Well, I don't have to roll. 11 and.
Nice. Shago walks forward and he pushes that one out the way. And he kind of breathes a sigh of relief as he exits. Dante, I need you to make me your last DC 11 dex save, please.
Nope.
Then you will take another 5 acid damage as that one hits you with sap again.
Amazing. 5 it was, right?
Yes.
Alright. Ah! Cursed you!
Yeah.
Goddamn flowers.
So as you
Well, Tyrion,
exit, he kind of like breathes a sigh of relief. He's like, okay, water is what we need. That should help.
Tyrion has a spare water skin, and he's gonna use 4 pints of his spare for Dante.
Yes. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I have
About what
another.
time is it for us now?
I have 2 as well, so we'll use like my spare one to if that gets the job done to
Okay.
0 acid
Yeah.
damage.
That should, yeah. Get the
Cool.
job done. This would have taken you about an hour to get from the one side to the other at the pace that you were moving.
Okay.
Yeah. Shago sort of picks a little spot and he says, okay, we can rest here for maybe 20 minutes, half an hour. Maybe just quickly grab something to eat, something to drink. And then we have
Is
another...
there a clean water? Is there a clean water source nearby?
we will reach a river in about another 2 hours, yes.
Okay.
And then there's
All
a
right.
bridge for us to cross over. And we'll reach the other side and camp, around about 6, 7 p.m. And he kind of like looks up and it's still clear sky and it's hot and it's humid and he sort of just like wipes his brow and, it's super sweaty and everything. He gives you each, those of you that didn't eat good berries, he will give the rest of you a ration packet. And he'll take one for himself as well. Just kind of gives you about 20 minutes to just catch your breath and just relax a little bit before sort of like heading out. My power is coming back on in about 5-ish minutes. Then I just quickly have to run up and go switch off the generator and just switch back over to normal power. So I think this will be a good time to take, like a 5, 10 minute, 15-minute break. And then when we come back, then we'll do the rest.
By any chance, is there fresh water here where we are?
Not currently where you are. You will reach a river in about 2 hours where you can, he said that you can fill up. Because you'll be crossing over one in a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you're still sort of like in the middle of the jungle. You will faintly, as sound travels, you will hear that, water is close-ish by. So you will be able to definitely hear it. But yeah, he said in about another 2 hours, then you can definitely fill up your water skins and all of that. But he'll give you all the details once we get back. So yeah, let's do a power normally comes on about 5 past. I don't want to switch off the generator too quickly, otherwise my power goes completely off. Then I have to restart everything. So let's take about a 10-minute break. It's a good time to stretch some legs. I want to refill my water in any case. Then I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes.
All right.
Right.
See you in a jiff.
See you in a bit.
Okay.
Scrolling through the goblin language to find an appropriate curse.
I think just fuck is the right word for that.
Yeah.
I was genuinely I was thinking, like, we're in a jungle. Speak with plants is going to be really useful throughout this whole campaign, and for some reason I didn't take it. I feel like I could have just asked them all to move out the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe I should just take that because it's probably going to come in like massive use throughout the rest of this campaign.
Yeah, and if not, it's a super cool RP spell.
Well, I've got because of the wildfire, I also get a plant growth, so that you can speak with plants and use plant growth as well to kind of set up some weird things.
Yeah.
Nice. You said you're looking for a goblin curse word. Do you have a goblin dictionary?
Yeah, we use real goblin words.
Yeah,
I think a good one is, well. I've got an insult for pathetic drunk. TAAT is like just a kind of a standard kind of, I think that's just like saying shit or something like that.
At.
Because I hate pronounce that. Yeah, tat.
Yeah. I just like misheard you, and I thought you said like TWAT. I'm like, okay, this is a curse word in another
Wait.
language.
We could use that as well.
Yeah.
That's fun. That was a weird map. Like, I feel like, I don't know if Pass Without a Trace just kind of got us through really easily, or what, but it felt like that was quite simple. Well,
I mean,
for everybody
based
but
off
me.
Dante being the only one having to roll, I think Pass Without Trace did pretty much save us.
Yeah, I think that was a quite.
That would have been
good
there would
idea.
have been way more rolls. So good on you. Beyond Trump was the
Yeah, it
Yeah.
tanked all of that.
So, if you guys are interested, because I don't want to keep having to roll con saves, I'm making like a whole tracking spreadsheet to keep track of the time and making sure that I put on repellent and eat and drink water, and I'm happy to send it to you
Very
guys.
smart. Very
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah. Like
If
a
you would
survival
like.
guide. Yeah, Leandra's survival guide.
I'm pardon my French, I'm a spreadsheet whore.
Oh, that's a good idea. I was surprised with the exhaustion thing on the water. That's
I wouldn't
what's
even
going to
think
kill
about
people.
that.
Yeah, that's what will kill people, I think, through this, like us forgetting to do stuff. So having that tracker was a really good idea.
Yeah, I can send everybody a copy, and then if you guys want to use it, you can, and if you don't, no hard feelings.
I mean,
Yeah.
food we've got covered. As long as we take a good break at the beginning of every day, like we don't have to think about food at all. If we get stuck in a place where there's no water, I've taken create or destroy water. So we've got 30 gallons at hand whenever we need it. So as long as we kind of keep on top of actually drinking, we shouldn't run out of anything apart from insect repellent.
Mhm.
And maybe there's 3 guys here, I think, with herbalism kits. So maybe that's something that can be made if we find out how to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good idea, actually. Yeah.
And then we're self-sufficient.
I just thought about it because I have to track my arrows as it is, so
Yeah.
and then I'm tracking how much repellent I have versus how much I've used. So
We can definitely argue for that. A lot of bug repellents are made from this like ant stuff.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna fix myself a tea.
I'm gonna make coffee.
yeah. Okay, so I had 60 arrows. And I had 30 repellents. Like I was just tracking it by hand, and then there's too much to track by hand. Now I'm spreadsheeting it.
Any chance you have like woodworking or something that you can make arrows with?
I don't. How many arrows have I used? Go back to my other sheet.
Actually, what tools do I have? I mean, I don't physically have any, but I don't know what the proficiencies I have are. Cobblers, cook utensils. Ooh, I have cook utensils. Or at least the proficiency, I don't actually have them. Herbalism and thieves tools for some reason.
And then 2 more.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a whole shit ton of tools when we get to town.
Actually, I'll just share this as a shared spreadsheet, and you guys can look at it. TOI tracking. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do. Copy. And then if I forget something, you guys can remind me.
What's this spreadsheet exactly?
So it's tracking like when we're sleeping, traveling, if we get exhaustion, if we're drinking water enough, if we're applying repellent. And then I have a second tab that's my arrows and repellent allowance. Just to make sure we don't run out of stuff, because she's not playing. No joke. Water skin. 4 pints of liquid. How many pints do you need when you drink? How many pints do you drink when you drink one? Like, water's a little harder to
No
track.
idea.
Let's see. Let's look it up. One gallon of water per day, doubled. So we'll say how many pints are in a gallon. So we need 8 pints a day. If it's super hot, we need 16 pints.
So that's 2 water skins, and on a super hot day, 4 water skins.
Needed and allowed. Alright, give me a minute.
Does our druid have create water?
Surely.
Because if they do that, and that just invalidates that whole issue. As long as it's spell slots, and I forget you can ritual cast it. I'm not as familiar with druid spells.
What's that? Sorry.
I wanted to know if our druid has create destroy water prepared, and
Yeah,
two, if you can ritual cast it.
Created. No, I've had it. Yeah, I've had that created since the beginning. But you can't ritual cast it now, so I'm not using it unless we're. If we can get water, we get water. That's like that. Once we get places where we're fucked, then I'll use it. But it is only a level 1 spell, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I have got it.
Because Leandra just looked it up, and we need pretty much 8 pints of water a day. And
I would say in
16
the
of that is
jungle.
super hot.
Well, yeah, in this jungle, because it's super hot and humid, I'm gonna say it doubles, and we need 16.
Going to need more water skins then, because the problem is with this, it only creates it in one space. So it's not like I can put it into everybody's water skins. It'll go into one space. And I'll have to take it from there.
but I can shape it. I can shape water into our water skins.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
and
cool.
I only have 1 water skin, so
Yeah, so we can combo our spells, and it should be fine.
Well, it's 10 gallons, so we've got 10 gallons there. So realistically, that just needs to be done at the beginning and at the end of days, so that I can go to sleep and we've got it. Ideally, I don't really want to cast that in the day if possible, because it seems like a waste. I'll just at the end of the day, any spell slots I've got left, I'll just good brew and create water.
12. So basically, 6. So we need to drink at least 6 times a day for normal, or divided by 12. We need to fuck, that didn't work. We need to drink 12 times a day, technically. Because I'm just gonna say each drink is a pint. Yeah, Leandra needs another water skin. She's fucked.
Hopefully we get a town quick, because I think we all have resources we want to buy.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to refill arrows here soon. I've gone through almost half of what I've got.
Are you collecting half of them when you've shot them? Because you can collect half of them.
can.
Yes, you can collect half of them.
Okay,
I play a
I'll have to.
Gloomstalker, so after every fight you can go and pick up half of them.
I'll ask her about that for sure, and then I'll just have to remember to pick up, to go back and collect any usable arrows.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta get
And
back folding at some point.
does
Stock
anyone
up.
know? I assumed, but I might be wrong, that you can use woodworking to make arrows. Not that I have it, but
Yeah,
if someone did, is
yeah,
it
you can
woodworking
do
that
that,
makes
yeah.
them? Does anybody have that tool proficiency?
Does it? I never saw it actually. Maybe I was just ignoring it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any of the tools I'm proficient in, but I have cobbler's tools, so I can fix up shoes and like even make special compartments for them. Cooking utensils for when we don't have Shadow.
Okay.
Eat tools for some fucking reason.
Mm.
And yeah. Oh, and the herbalism kit.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I will say that you have been, you had your rest, and Chago basically gets up and tells you, okay, let's head out. And
That should also be enough time for their exhaustion to have gone away, correct?
yes, their
We
exhaustion.
yeah.
Not exhaustion, but yes, it was basically a level 1.
Whatever it was, yeah.
Yeah, disadvantage. Mm-hmm. Yes, by this time, it would be gone with all the water and everything that they have now been drinking. And the closer they get, they sort of start to hear, the river and everything that is happening there. And then, basically, they see as you approach.
And you said it was about 2 hours to the river, yeah?
Yes, it's another 2 hours.
So that would put us at 4 in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Good
I just
time
posted a
for-
spreadsheet, Ice. You're gonna totally laugh at me, but I got this. I'm on check now.
So if it's been 2 hours, more bug repellent, more water, I
Yep.
assume.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right,
And
take it out of my inventory.
just to make note, Leandra's water skin is now empty. So, yeah.
Okay.
Good thing we're right by a river.
Is it safe to drink though?
Is she asking it out loud?
Yes.
Yeah, Shaga will tell her that yes, this water is safe to drink. However, they will see that the water is moving at an extremely fast pace. So it's something to be super, super careful of. When and Shaga will tell them this when you dip your.
Oh, I'm gonna shape water for everybody, so we're not
Yeah.
even dealing with that.
Yeah, Dante was about to
That was
ask.
nice.
If he could,
I was just gonna go and stick my hand in, but that works.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will shape water, and whoever holds out their water skins,
Yep.
they shall be filled,
Leandra's
including my
gonna
own.
pull hers out for sure.
Right.
Tyrion holds out too.
Question for Ice, just out of character. We were looking at water needs for the day.
Mm-hmm.
So it says that we need 8 pints in a day, but in super hot it would have to be doubled. So are we considering this jungle to be that doubled number of?
Yes. Yeah, because this is hot and humid and extremely uncomfortable.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. As you guys
Is Shago carrying water as well as provisions?
he is, yes. And he's also filling up the extra water that he has.
I'll fill it up for him
Okay.
as well. Yeah. I don't want him falling in. We need him alive.
That sounds good. As you guys are busy filling up your bottles, you kind of hear this clacking sort of noise, and out of the jungle you see those angry fuckers coming right at you.
Oh no.
Didn't see that
Wait.
coming.
I was very surprised that no one did a perception.
Now we've just forgot about it. We're too obsessed with water and fucking insect
Yes.
repellent now.
We were thirsty, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to do like an Arcana check on the water.
Wait. We're
Why
doing
would
initiative
happen?
rolls. They might be friendly.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
gonna
no,
be friendly.
these
scorpions.
things, no, they're coming for you. They are coming for you.
Friendly scorpions, guys.
All right, like initiative rolls done with disadvantage.
Yeah, is initiative done with a disadvantage?
Uh,
Wait,
no,
why
you-
would it be?
you-
You guys-
No, that's
you guys
that
don't have
already
that thing anymore.
is gone.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's already gone.
We're shit. Like everyone's just getting such shit things.
Oh my god.
Oh, maybe.
Not Dante.
Sorry.
No, you got a 19. Everyone else got not great initiative.
got
Um,
Can I ask as well? You see, what are these
Wait.
rocks like in the? What are these rocks like near the waterfall?
very, very sharp.
Not something you can stand on.
and This is about 100-foot drop, from the top to the bottom. It's about 100-foot
Wait.
drop.
Where is?
Here by the bottom from the waterfall, down.
Got it.
It's about 100.
Oh, okay. I didn't even notice that. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't zoomed out enough.
Yeah.
So don't.
So
roll those.
I forgot to select my token, but I
No
did roll it at
worries.
one.
I'm
Yeah,
checking
same
now
apparently.
for everybody.
Oh yeah, I got an 8 for that one.
Got a
that
19.
turn, you got a 6. K-Tog is also not up.
Oh, sorry, I got an 8, but it was a nat one.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's an
Okay,
8.
cool.
Dante, you got a 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's everybody now. Yes. Okay, Dante, you are up first.
Yeah, I'm gonna just mind sliver one down there. One here. So it has to roll a intelligence saving throw. 16, DC 16.
You know what? For shits and giggles, I'm gonna roll it from its sheet. Why did it roll it like that?
Yeah, what does it mean?
Zero's
So
the
that
first
is,
one.
yeah. So I figured that out. Ice. That is in the monster's character sheet. There's a setting. The default is set to always roll with advantage,
That's
and you have to
annoying.
change it. It is. I had to go in and change every single monster in my campaign to where it would query it.
That's annoying. Then I'm just gonna roll normally. But anyway, let's say that's a 0 then. Because yeah, I assumed I rolled a nat 1 then. What is happening?
What do these things look like? Are they just massive, like giant scorpions?
They are giant scorpions. Oh, I forgot to give you the.
The image.
Yeah, my bad. What is happening? Now I just get a white sheet. What the hell? Oh, it is concerning. Save. Okay, give me 1 second. I need to pull new tokens. Something went wrong. I'm just getting white images. Can't
Okay.
even open up their sheets anymore.
The feeling Strago is secretly level 20 and he can kick all these things' asses if he really wanted to.
I mean, I don't
He's-
I
he's
don't
a-
think he's level 20 though, but he is
He's just watching
pretty
us
high
suffer.
level.
He's just watching us suffer, not doing shit about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't remember what their initiative was now.
One of them was 19, I think.
19,
they're
11,
still in
and
The
the.
numbers are
yeah, they're
still
still in the
there, just their
counter.
names are gone.
Yeah, so it's 19, 11, and 7.
Thank you.
Just don't know which one is which.
I don't think it matters.
Also, are we? What time is it around now?
It should be about 4 p.m.
Yeah.
by my tracking.
Okay, cool. So we're getting close to night time.
19, 7, and what was the other one? It was
11?
9.
Yeah,
It was 11,
11.
and
then- oh,
Oh, 11.
9.
Oh well. Anyway, there we go. Still white. I don't know what went wrong. Anyway, I do have a handout for it. So that's basically what they look like. They are giant scorpions.
Screw the bug repellent.
yeah.
And a bug repellent is
that
is
works.
not gonna. I don't know what happened. Ah, there we go. Now the cheese sheet is open. Okay, Dante, you go
So-
first.
So it failed its save, or do you want to roll again?
Yeah, no, it failed its save.
So it takes 2d6 psychic damage, I think. And has to
On this one.
subtract. Yeah. And has to subtract 1d4.
So
Let's
for the
see,
1d4, let's put a blue one. I'm just gonna make a note of that. So that was an absolute fuck up the other day. Yeah. Blue dots, -4. What is wrong with my nose? Okay, anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna just, it's a giggles, cast slow on all three of them.
Oh.
So 40 feet cube.
Yeah. Target mass, succeed on a wisdom save.
So that's, oh god, I just measured it from like monster to monster. It should, I don't know how to do that.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that should, yeah, that's fine. So let's roll for them. I'm gonna start with the one here at the bottom. Wisdom save. So this one at the bottom fails. It's a 3. It's an 8. And this one rolled a 16.
Yeah. So they have a -2 to AC, deck saves, and they can't use their reaction.
So -2.
And on their
minus-
turns, they can either use an action or a bonus action,
Okay.
and can only do
Also-
one attack, even if they have multi-attack.
Okay.
I think.
Not
right.
Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items that can't make more than one attack. Attack is anything used.
Since I guess they're not spellcasters, we don't have
Yeah.
to read the next part,
Okay.
right?
So let's make them green. Write it down. Green is slowed. Okay. Is that your
Yeah,
turn?
and then now I'm gonna. Gonna want to get away from them.
That bridge looks shifty as fuck. Somebody's definitely falling through that.
It does, yeah. That's like,
Why don't you test
Yeah.
it out?
I think I will.
It's
test it out.
massive.
I was joking, don't do that.
Yeah, do it.
I actually want to. Yeah, I'm just gonna move here.
Do what
He's
do
gonna
what
fall in
Dante
the
would do.
Okay. that your turn?
That's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. So it can still move, but it can only
Yeah.
take one turn. It's gonna walk up to there. It's gonna take its one.
The third one, did it succeed on its?
Yeah, it succeeded. This one succeeded.
Ah,
Minus
okay, yeah.
16. This one's gonna try and sting at Tyrion. Tyrion, who has cursed my birthday dice. That is a 4 + 4 is 8. That does not hit.
It does not.
Okay, Leandra, you're up.
I am going to shoot my bow at this one.
Okay.
And I get 2 attacks now. 19.
That would hit.
11. And I'm going to make a second attack on it as well.
Okay.
17.
17 hits.
14.
Yeah, some good rounds.
Okay. So
Then-
is it this one here by Tyrion?
No, this one here
The
by
one at the
me.
bottom. Okay. So it
And then
is minus 11 and minus 14. Okay.
then because I forgot, I'm gonna go ahead and call my swarm. And I am going to move here. No, here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Can I ask a question? Is with Shadow, is he like, I know at the minute he's kind of just like left out of combat, but what I'm about to do kind of matters where he is. So would he be with us?
He would be with you, yes. I just don't
Okay, cool.
involve him in
Fine,
combat.
that's fine.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
he
that's
takes
cool.
over everything.
Cool.
This one is gonna move up here and try and sting Tomek. Ooh, 18 plus 4. 22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
That's 1d10. So that's 5. That's 7 piercing damage. Plus. Oh, I need more dice. Sort of everything up. Plus. Calculator.
I don't like the sound of that.
The Afrikaans people who's watching will know exactly how many damage you're going to take before you do. 5 plus 10 plus 4 plus 6. You take an additional... give me 1 second. I need you to make me a DC 12 con save, please.
Is this against being poisoned?
Yes.
I have an advantage because I'm a dwarf.
Nice. Lucky you.
I got a 16.
16, saving throw, and a failed save, and you take half as much on a successful one. So, 25, 24, so that would be 12 poison damage.
And then it's halved again because I also have resistance against poison damage.
And so
I'll take 6.
Nicely done.
I did nothing except choose a race.
Okay, K-Tog, you're up.
Okay, so seeing these big things charge towards him, K-Tog kind of exhales really disappointedly, and with the water splashing up from the river, he kind of a droplet that touches his hand, and he pulls out a pinch of dust from his hand, rubs it together, and kind of throws it out into the air. And I'm going to cast Sleet Storm, knowing that Tyrion and Leandra are some of the most nimble people in our group. Now I have pointed this out, and it covers
I'm gonna
That's awesome.
just take a random token. I need to have random ones for shit like this.
I'm gonna roll a d4 real fast because I forgot to determine what my swarm was.
Oh, no worries.
I just wanted to let you know what this random roll is gonna be. Okay, it's gonna be pixies.
Okay. Sleet Storm. What's the range on Sleet Storm?
So it's 150, but the actual range of the box itself is 40 feet. So it does cover everybody. So it should go. I'm not good with Roll20. I use so it goes from covers there to there. I don't know if you guys can see my measurement tool or not.
Isn't it?
Yeah, we can.
It's a 40-foot cylinder, box.
40.
Yes.
That's fine. I just want to do.
Oh, actually, can I do? Oh, sorry. I should learn how to do that.
There we go. No, that's
So
fine.
I would do it as far back as possible, so it doesn't touch me or Tomek.
You should be able to move the green circle now. I gave
Ice
you
just
control.
very
Yeah.
briefly. The scorpion can roll another wisdom save if it's
Okay.
turn
Okay.
finished, right?
Yes.
So on each of their turns, when they finish, they can try and make another wisdom
It
save.
was a 9 minus 1, so 8.
Okay.
You need one more square back, and then you would have it covered where you want.
You can move this green square. Oh, you can't see it.
No, I can't see it. That's how far it would be.
Oh, it's on the
If you can see
wrong. It's on the wrong layer. There we go. You should be able to move the green circle now. It was on the wrong
Is
layer. It
it
was on
a-
yeah. You should be able
Okay,
to
cool.
move it where you want
Um,
it.
Oh shit!
It'll act as a token.
Do you know what? To be honest, Tomek can stay in it because K-Dog doesn't really like Tomek that much. Okay, so so basically everybody has to make a deck save. Did they fail their deck saves? Have they taken it? So they've all got to make a 16 deck save.
Okay.
Everybody in it.
Leandra's just in it, so she'll also have to make it.
Oh, so actually, sorry, it's when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time,
on its
or
okay. Then I'll
or when
make
it's
it.
turned something about. Yeah. So I'm going to do that, and then. Sorry, that's the first time I've used that spell, and then I'm going to move 15 feet there.
Because it's only on
And
their
then-
turn. I keep forgetting it's on their turn. My other wizard also casts this quite often.
And then I'm off, and then that's. Actually, is that my turn? Yeah, then that's my go.
Okay.
Were you gonna move this green dot so that it's not touching Tomek?
No, I've left it there, so there's more. K-Tog doesn't like Tomek, so he doesn't care if he gets caught in it. And I'd rather have it closer to the bridge so that people can actually escape, and it'll hopefully slow these guys down a bit more.
K-Tog, as you step there, I need you to make me a deck save, please.
I was waiting for you to say that. Don't fuck me now.
And there's no one close by.
Nice. It floats across. I got not 20.
Oh.
Nice. It doesn't show for some reason.
I'm not sure why it's not
That's
showing.
weird. Okay, but yeah, as he steps on the one plank, he feels it. There we go. Now it comes through. He feels as he puts a bit of pressure on, he hears sort of like the snap of it, and he manages to jump out of the way just in time. And he
Nice.
will see that the planks they're quite rotten.
He shouts that back to let everybody else know.
Okay. Okay.
That's me
Giant
done, yeah.
Scorpion needs to make its deck save. 16 plus 1, so 17 for this one.
Yep.
So it saves. It is then gonna move up to there because he's the closest.
It's difficult terrain, by the way.
Oh, it is difficult terrain as well. Yeah, my bad. Thank you for reminding me that.
Yeah, they have enough movement to get to there, even with half. I did check. So first one is going to be a claw to Tyrion, which is definitely not going to hit. Second one is going to be another claw. What is up with my rolls? 12 plus 4 is 16. I don't think that hits.
It does
And
not.
then one more thing. This area is considered heavily obscured, so I don't know if that makes disadvantage to attacks on top of that.
That is.
I don't remember how that. I don't remember how that rule works.
Question. Can you link it for me?
Yeah. How do I do that?
It'll say if you're rolling from D&D Beyond, it'll say display in VTT. There we go. Ground covered with slick
Okay.
ice, making it difficult terrain when the creature enters. Just
This is on top. It says the area is heavily obscured, but it doesn't really mention if you have disadvantage on attacks. That's what I'm curious about.
heavily obscured and exposed
Says-
to flames in the area. Yes. I will say melee attacks will then be at disadvantage, even though all of them were anyway shitty rolls, which will then count for everybody, not just for the scorpions. It'll be disadvantage for everyone.
It says when an area is heavily obscured, creatures suffer the blinded effect. They automatically fail any ability check that requires sight, and then attack rolls against them have advantage, while their attack rolls have disadvantage.
Interesting.
Well, actually, so that means it cancels out when you're both in it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It does say that it cancels out.
Okay, so then it's just a straight roll. Well, it's fine. They're all technically missed anyway.
So I'll just not cast that again because there's so much confusion with it.
No, it's fine. Most wizards use that. My wizard in my Saturday campaign does the same thing. He loves using Sleet Storm. Okay, Tyrion, you're up.
All right, Tyrion's going to use half his movement to stand up since he failed his dex save, and attack that fellow right there
Okay.
with booming blade.
Go for it.
It seems kind of silly to have that just cancel each other out. Like, it makes it almost useless. Other than the, falling
Well-
prone part.
Well, it's because
And
you
he's
can
good-
attack from outside of it, and you get advantage.
And he's going to do his second attack.
Heavily obscured area is cast. The veterans gain both advantage and disadvantage when attacking others. That's stupid. How we rule darkness is because you can't see, so it's disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that the same for Sleet Storm. It's just going to be disadvantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
So here's the I'm just gonna post it in Discord. This is the actual, like, I just asked the question specifically, and that's what it told me. Does heavily obscured area give disadvantage on rolls? And it said no.
Yeah, well. It doesn't
Doesn't
make
make
sense.
your-
It doesn't make sense that it doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of silly.
Yeah, because it's the same when it's heavy rain. You will also get disadvantage on in a heavy rainstorm. The other rainstorm that you were in wasn't a heavy rainstorm. It was just it was just raining. It was really just more pissing you off than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get caught in a hectic rainstorm, you're also going to get disadvantage because you can't see properly. I mean, you've got water in your eye the whole time, and it's basically the same with Sleet Storm. It's basically it's something coming down like ice and thing that's ice and water. Freezing rain and sleet fall.
Yeah,
So,
makes
yeah.
sense.
So I'm gonna say disadvantage on attack rolls for Sleet Storm for everybody with who's in it.
And then are you doing advantage for ones out or normal?
If you are outside, so let's say where you are, I'm gonna say
Like, I
normal.
figured.
I'll say.
I figured-
I'll say normal.
Okay. I figured I would need to just take a step back to get out of it because you
Yeah.
said that it's just touching me, so I'll still need to.
Yeah. Okay. Tyrion, yes, 28. Yeah, sorry. Taking away.
Well,
my
that I
total
didn't
on your
roll with disadvantage on my 2 attacks.
Okay, let's make that your first attack.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Booming Blade is a cantrip, so it's a bonus action.
And
All right.
then you can go again.
Okay, so I roll with disadvantage on the second attack.
Yes.
Does a 15 hit?
I think
So minus 2 AC.
yes, it does.
Okay, I'll roll damage.
No, I took it off on there. Okay, so then
I've got a question to go back to. Like, this doesn't matter. This is my fault for not thinking this. But these had half speed from slow, and then disadvantage. I mean, then rough terrain, whatever it's called, gives
yeah,
them
this one did
goes half against.
that one did.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
it's only the two with the green dots.
Got you. Sorry about that.
Minus. No worries.
All right, Tyrion ends his turn.
Okay. Okay, Tomic.
Dexterity saving throw. 13. I fall prone. So I will use half my movement. Half of 25 is 12.5. So I don't know how that's gonna work. To get up, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get the fuck out of the sleet storm. So
Might get an opportunity attack, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
it does not because
Oh,
it's
this
slowed.
not.
It's slow be like that.
No.
And because that was difficult terrain for 1 square, my 12.5 basically just halves again, so I can only move 1 box, if I'm understanding that correctly. I'm gonna use my bonus action to... So I don't get disadvantage on attacking him with Firebolt because I'm not in it, or do I? I don't know how your rules
No.
work. That's
No,
No,
it's
it's
not
not-
inside it. No, because everything is not. Like the sleet and the ice and everything is not hitting you in the face as it's coming down.
Got it. So I attack it normally with my Firebolt.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna attack the one that I'm this one right here, that's bloodied, with a Firebolt. I'm assuming a 25 hits,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll take 10 fire damage.
Nice.
Interesting. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Minus 10.
And so that was my bonus action. It's my normal action. Is Tyrion looking okay?
I'm not hit.
Oh, so he's looking perfect.
It's like a pristine elf. Yeah.
Mhm.
True meat shield fashion.
I am going to use 2 sorcery points, and I'm going to twin cast Tasha's Mind Whip. So I will once again attack the one that I just attacked,
Okay.
and also attack this one. No, I'll attack the one that Tyrion attacked already.
Okay.
So I need intelligence 17 saving throws.
From both of them.
Correct.
It's a 5 and a intelligence. I think is minus. So it's a 4 and a 17.
17
This
meets.
one saves.
So
I guess.
ignore that. Which one saved?
The one by Tyrion. This one.
Okay.
This one fails.
So it'll take half of 3d6, and the other one will take the full 3d6.
Okay.
So the one that failed takes 11, and the one that succeeded takes 5 psychic damage. On top of that, the one that failed on
And the
its
one
next
that fails
turn.
is dead.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So one dead and one just took a little bit of damage, and I will end my turn there because I literally can't do anything else.
I think they're a lot weaker than I thought they'd be.
Good turn.
Okay, Dante, you're up.
Oh wow, am I? What will I do? So, no, I don't want to enter the sleet storm. Okay. Sorry, I haven't thought about my next turn. I was like super zoned off.
No worries.
Yeah.
I am.
So-
however,
I have to
there's
ask-
a big space here now.
What?
I must actually make it blue so that it goes in. Yeah, that plank broke. This one broke.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Can we cast 2 cantrips? Sorry, I don't have the homebrewed rules.
No.
I thought it was just a cantrip and a spell.
Yeah, it has to be a leveled spell and then a cantrip.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast Firebolt at that one.
That'll hit.
And then I'm just gonna use the magic missile at 2nd level. So you roll 1 dart damage and then just decide where the darts go, right? That's the
Correct.
so yay 2. So
Okay.
this one takes 3. This one takes 1.
Minus 3.
6 damage here and 2 damage here.
Yeah, 6 here, 2 here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Tyrion. Never mind. It can, and then at the end of its turn, it can try and save again, correct? For the slow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's the. Oh, yeah, sorry, go.
No, never mind. Okay, Leandra, you're up.
Okay, so I need to do my dex save, correct?
Yes, because you're just.
Yeah. 20.
Nice.
Okay, then I am going to... Okay. I'm going to move here. And then fire 1 shot at this one. 16
That hits.
for 15 damage. My second shot, I'm going to fire at this one.
Okay.
16.
Yes, that hits.
12, and then I'm going to have my swarm attack this one as well for an additional 1d6.
Okay.
2. So 14 total.
Good stuff. Okay, is that your turn?
And then we'll end my turn. Oh, no. Actually, no. I'm going to use my cantrip and cast Infestation.
Just to make a con save. What is up with my rolls? It's a
Did he
5.
fail?
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
He also needs to move. Give me just a minute. It's going to be 5 feet. That's a D4. He needs to move 5 feet west.
The fuck is west? North, west, side, face. It's
And it
this.
does not provoke an opportunity attack on anyone.
Well, that's 5 feet west. 5 feet west is technically left.
That's what it says.
Yeah. So yeah. It
But he,
is that
yeah,
one.
but he doesn't get any kind of opportunity attack.
Mm. Okay.
And then that is my turn.
Okay. K-Tog, you're up.
Well, I expected this to go a lot more difficult, so I was going to try and pull Tyrion out, but seeing as though they're nearly dead, I'm just going to throw. I was thinking, right, I'm going to get Tyrion out, and we can all just leg it. But instead, I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Tyrion's enjoying a break from the heat, so he's happy to stay in there.
Um, so your
That's
rolls
why
are
these are not-
showing up in the D&D Beyond, just not in...
It just takes a long time because there it comes through now. That's a nat 20.
Yeah,
Damn.
okay.
That's
His
so
is
weird.
pretty different. It's a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. First 20 of the day.
Yeah, so that's going to be max damage on your dice plus another roll.
Okay. The next one's a natural 1, and the final one is a 17.
17 will hit. Let's start with the crit first, because I have a feeling you might. So what is the max damage on Scorching Ray?
12.
So 12 plus 12, 24.
Yep.
Okay. And then no, I never have the link open, and yet I always technically need to have it open. I don't know why I do it. Links.
What?
No, it's under.
Do I need to roll damage again?
No, you're gonna roll on the magic fumble table for your Scorching Ray.
I've not. How do I do that?
I'm gonna let you know now what you're gonna roll. I think it's a D. 40. So you're gonna roll 2 D20s, and then depending on what
Okay.
you get for your nat 1, I'm gonna let you know what happens. Interesting things happen on
Yeah,
the
crazy fumbles.
10. Iridescent. You cast the light spell on yourself, and enemies have advantage on attacks against you until your next turn.
He just starts laughing like a maniac, almost like he feels like he's on fire, and just celebrating the fact that he looks like he's on fire almost.
And then the 17 will hit. You can roll your damage for that.
That is wow. I'm getting a lot of that's 12 again.
Another 12. Yeah, that kills it. I should have kept you in initiative. For the bridge. Yeah, let's do that because it's gonna be easier. You
Am
can
I the
roll me
only one who
your
does
initiatives
Silver
again
connection?
for crossing the bridge.
I don't have connection to the server. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Me
mine's
neither.
the same.
Your
There you go.
connection to the server has been interrupted. Anything
It
you
just came
do
back.
right now will attempt to
Yeah,
send
it just came back.
when you go
I'm
back
reloading.
online.
It does come back if you just give it a minute.
Yeah, that's so weird. Nothing wrong with my internet.
I
No,
think
it's
it's
affecting all of us. It wasn't you.
It's a
Yeah.
fumble table.
Fumble table.
mine's still loading back up. I'm
No, mine
sorry.
still has your connection to the server has been interrupted. So
You said
Let's
roll
go to
initiative,
fine.
right?
Yeah, for crossing the bridge. I should have actually just kept it
Okay.
up.
I think I'm gonna have to reload, like exit and
I'm gonna
reload
give it a
completely.
refresh and see what happens.
Refreshing as well.
It seems to be stuck.
It's almost like because it's affecting all of us. It's probably their server.
Probably.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh, now mine's coming back. There goes.
there we go.
Yeah, back to.
Oh well, then the initiative is still back. Nice. You don't even have to roll.
Did this guy die or not?
Okay. We're gonna do it.
Well, would I get my movement still from me not moving of my last turn?
Yes.
Okay, so and the whole purpose of this is just get across the bridge. Is that right?
Basically, yes.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. Is that right?
Hey, Haley.
Let me just see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need to make me another deck save, please.
Oh, sorry. I can. Okay, cool. Another deck save.
Yes, please. Mm.
Since we got the Georgia, can I?
Okay, give me 1 second. You guys see as K-Talk moves up, he steps on another plank and he falls through as it cracks or snaps underneath his feet. I need you to make me an athletics. You need to roll me athletics, please. See if you managed to grab on.
No, I don't.
Oh, fuckies. Nope.
Buckies?
Yep, fuckies. It's a word. It's an well, it's technically an English Afrikaans word. It's like oh fuck, but just smaller. Yeah, K-Tog actually falls in the water, and you know, as I mentioned the first time, the water is moving rapidly.
I feel like I've got quite a good line here because I've got the stones ahead of me.
Those stones are pretty sharp.
Mm-hmm.
I will give one of you, if there's something that one of you wants to try. But
Oh, I can save him right now.
Okay.
Can I use an action?
Yes, you can.
I am gonna cast Vortex Warp, and I can immediately grab him and actually teleport him within 90 feet of what I can see. So I'm gonna teleport him from over here to over here.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfectly right there.
Thank you.
Think about that next time you sleep storm me. But yeah, so
Why is it pink?
I reach out my hand and warp him to a safe spot.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that. He kind of.
And that's
Would, okay, so question before I respond to that. Would how do you like work Thorn Whip? Do you allow Thorn Whip to grab things, or is it just
Yes.
creatures?
It can grab. What does the spell say though? I can't remember.
It says you create a long vine, I'll just lashes out at your command towards a creature in range. It does say a creature.
Are you gonna do a whole Tarzan thing?
That was what I was going to do, but I'm safe now. But I just wondered for future reference.
I will say you can definitely try.
Okay.
It's going to depend on what exactly it is that you want to do.
Okay, cool.
And then we can take it from there. But it might be
Okay.
interesting. So yeah.
Where
So,
are you
see-
in bed, by the way? Sorry.
Okay, so K-Talk, that was your turn. Okay, Tomic, you're up.
That was yours.
Oh shit. So does that count as my action for this turn as a result? I mean, I'm okay if it does. I just wanna. I'm
no,
assuming
because
it does.
this is more just about movement to get to basically get you across, so that everybody doesn't go sort of at the same time, and it just
Got it.
makes a
The
disaster.
scorpion's dead, correct?
So the
Oh
scorpion
yes,
is
it is
dead.
dead. Why is it not? Oh, it is
I
because
think
it
it's
was
because it happened
reloading.
when everything.
Yeah, it was
down,
because
yeah.
it was reloading. But no, it is dead.
Right. Okay. So, I have a 25 feet movement speed. So,
I
And
assume
Misty Step on
Speedstorm is not up
particular
anymore.
No, yeah, drop that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop.
Okay.
okay. So I can
Getting
move as far as
from
here.
this one over the blue one, because that where the blue line is, there's not a plank, so you will have to stand there and then basically jump over to the next one. It's not narrow enough for you to take a step, so you will actually have to make a jump,
Got it.
which
Okay,
is
hold on, let
going
me
to
see.
be an acrobatics check from basically from this one in front of the blue one to the one just behind the blue one.
Taking a look. Oh, you know what? I just answered my own question. I was gonna say, after myself, because I know I have terrible athletics. Who has the worst? And I'm gonna assume it's Dante, between Leandra and Tyrion.
Yeah, I-
might be.
5 on acrobatics.
You have and between Leandra and Tyrion, who, to me, visually looks like they are more athletic.
Probably Leandra.
Yeah, I will say Leandra.
I would guess
Okay.
that too.
She's got the highest dex of everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing I'll do is move 10 feet over here. Seeing the situation as it is and just trying to save us some pain, I am going to twin spell Vortex Warp for Dante and Tyrion and put them over here and over here respectively.
Okay.
So
Dante's really-
That's a
Yes.
stupid spell. That's ridiculous.
yeah, you know what the worst part is? I can at best Misty Step myself, but that's only 30 feet. So I can't even get myself across as easily as I could get you guys. But to be fair, I did use 2 sorcery points to twin that to get both of you across.
Mm.
So it took resources, and it's a second little spell.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
Good job at
so
the end of the
was-
day.
Yeah. So that was 10 feet for myself. And
Okay, so both
then I
Tyrion and Dante are safe on the other side.
Right, so it's just Leandra and myself.
Okay.
I moved 10 feet to get to where I am now. I'm gonna move an additional 10 feet, get over here, and hopefully not fall and die. And then I need to jump this, but I only have 5 feet of movement left, so I don't know if I can even jump right now.
I'll allow you to attempt it. So it's going to
Oh,
be
boy.
acrobatics, I said? Yes, acrobatics.
Acrobatics, that's actually better than my athletics, so thank the Lord for the one. Acrobatics. I got a 6. I'm gonna use my last sorcery point, so I can use Sorcerer's Versatility, which allows me to re-roll ability checks.
Okay.
Magical guidance, I mean, sorry. And it's a Tasha's thing, so I'll put it up so you can see.
Mm-hmm.
So my last sorcery point, and let's see what I can do in another attempt. Ooh, nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yes, you make it across.
I thought you could have died then.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go over here. So I'm here now.
Yes, you're
basically.
there now.
Okay, and let's see how far I am from. Still, if I can get within 30 feet, I'll be fine. But that's gonna be the issue. And I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Okay, Leandra, you're up.
I'm gonna go here, attempt to jump.
Mm-hmm.
He says
Just do Legolas shit and just run across.
Yeah, it's an acrobatics to jump across.
Walk on water.
19.
Yeah, you managed to jump across.
So that's 15. And then that's gonna put me here.
Okay.
We're all panicking, and she just runs across the ropes.
Something like that almost, yeah. Okay, Tomic, you can move.
Right. I have a question for you.
Mhm.
So one of the abilities a shape water can do is it can instantly freeze a 5 cube like this one over here,
Yes.
and I can have 2 effects at once. So, and I've done this in other campaigns where I essentially could keep casting shape water to put a block in front of me, walk onto it, then keep doing so until I get across. Would that allow me to just
I'm
get
gonna
across
say
the entire
no
way?
because this water is moving way too fast.
Even if I were to freeze a solid 5-foot cube of water? That's okay. That's what I'm kind of curious about.
5-foot cube. So it's 5
Because that's what
feet
shape.
by
That's
5
how much
feet.
shape water can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The water itself is deeper than 5 feet.
Got it. Okay. So then I will keep
in my
trying to
how
survive.
I see it is that even if you cast a 5 by 5 foot cube, it's gonna float away.
Okay.
Especially
figured
with
I'd
how
try.
fast the water is moving. If the water was, run about maybe 10 feet or even less than 10 feet, yes, it could work, but it's a lot deeper than that.
Got it. Okay.
If you can get
So with that
if you can get there, if you can get to there, I can get you over. Well, I
Yeah,
can
well,
get
I
you
mean, if I
closer,
can get
not
there, I
over.
can also get myself over with Misty Step. It's just
Well, I'm just thinking
you know,
if you can misty step to there, then I can get you another 15 feet, and then you're pretty much safe.
Ooh. Let's
Yeah, I mean, do we
see.
still have turns? Because,
Yeah, I'm taking them
yeah.
one at a time. For you guys that are already over, it doesn't matter. It's for the two of them.
no, I just mean
Okay.
because, I could,
Fine.
my owl could
So
carry
I'm
me
going
over there,
to-
right? So it's I don't know.
Right. Goes over here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 20 feet over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a 3rd level spell slot because I'm out of 2nd to Misty Step myself 30 feet more.
Okay. Just see where you land because I marked certain ones.
So I will land
Right here.
Yeah.
right there.
Okay.
And that was my action. I mean, that was my movement and bonus action. I shall do nothing with my action, and I end my turn.
Okay. Leandra, you're up.
I'm going to make my next jump. Nat 20.
Well done.
Nice.
Yeah, you make that easily.
And then move my 30 feet, which would put me here.
I am, however, as you land on that brown one, I need you to make me a dex save, please, as it gives way under your weight.
Beautiful.
You make the jump, but you landed on the wrong one.
I can save you. Oosh,
done.
damn.
Nicely done.
Yo, all these nat 20s.
Yes, now you're rolling that 20s. Okay, Tomic, you're up.
Do you need help getting over?
I could technically get out on my own, and I'm not gonna risk
Okay.
it. I'm gonna Misty Step one more time
Okay.
because I'm not playing the DM's games. I'm over here.
Ouch.
I still have to get Shago over.
No, they're good games. I'm just not gonna be a part of it.
Okay, he's over. Okay, Leandra.
I'm just gonna go the last 25 feet.
As you're walking, I need you to make me another one last dex save, please.
14. Yikes.
You are very, very lucky.
Woo.
Okay, now I need to find Shell goes.
Couldn't have 3 nat 20s in a row. I mean, that just wouldn't be fair.
Imagine. I've had 6 in a row. I kid you not.
So I had while you're doing Shell Goes rolls, I had in my campaign that I DM on Fridays, one of my guys rolled a nat 20, and then I had him roll a D100 for the critical hit table that I use, and he rolled a 100.
Hmm.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
What does
I've
100
actually
do?
had a player roll 100 as well once. It was quite something.
I felt like it was totally wasted because the creature he was fighting had 4 hit points.
Could have given him
It's just like-
inspiration at least.
What is the? What
It
does
was
the
like a
100
rat.
do?
Okay.
Instant death.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
For your own character.
Yeah, he's gonna get up to there, and then he has to make acrobatics. I just want to see. Acrobatics is dex.
Wait. Wait, who else
Well,
has
he is making
rolls?
an attempt.
Can we
Well, he's
can we
making-
maybe like try and just fly him some rope over that he doesn't drown in case? Because I can't do shit about that if he falls in the water. We're
Oh,
guideless.
I rolled a nat 20 on his jump.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, on the first one. And then as he steps
Then
on,
FYI, I'm all out of vortex warps.
then he steps on that one. He needs to make another dex save because it cracks under his
While
weight.
he's crossing, while he's crossing, Leandra's gonna go ahead and apply some more repellent after that fight and running across that bridge.
I'm rolling pretty well. That was a 19 plus 2 for his dex, and then now he has to make another jump. Shit. 8. Okay, let's see if he grabs on. Otherwise, you guys are gonna be without a fucking guide.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, he manages to just grab on.
Dante's gonna have Millie fly the fucking 50 feet of rope over there and have him tie it around his
Okay.
waist. And just tie it around here.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, nice to make the jump again. Yeah, he makes it this time around. Where was the other one? I forgot to mark it. That
It was around in this area.
yeah, I think it was that one. So he'll be able to get up to there. Make one more jump. And he misses. Let's see if he manages to grab. He does. He makes it over. He makes it over. And he kind of just breathes like this big sigh of relief. A little bit panicked. You see him kind of shaking. That bridge was a little bit more than I thought it was going to be. I wasn't, and you can see he doesn't even know like what to say. He just takes a couple of breaths. I'm glad to see we all made it over. I guess all the rain and the water and everything has just rotted the wood.
Ty is going to go to Tomic and thank him for the lift.
Of course, Tyrion. I still feel I owe you for saving my life earlier.
I think we're even.
Virgo, I do hope the trip is modicum more safe moving forward.
Well, me too. And was it Dante that cast the sleet storm?
No.
It was me. It was K-Tub.
Oh, he's gonna walk up to K-Tog and thank him for the sleet storm because it was a nice break from the heat.
That's a great idea. I'll just cast it every night, and we can just like have like a nice cooling mist.
Yeah. Cast it inside the tiny hut.
Yeah, like a little snow globe.
Yeah, so Shaga will lead you over. You know, it's another around about 2-ish hours of walking. Let's drag it over. And yes, I'm reusing same camp one. All the old tokens. Right about there. And then he. Where the hell are you? Here we go. Leads you over, finds a nice little sort of like spot. And he will start setting up camp as it's around about 6 p.m. Just after 6 p.m. And the sun is starting to sort of like set with all the trees and everything blocking it. It does get dark quite quickly. And I realize there are not enough tents here, but deal with it. I'll update the map. This is an old one. Forgot to update this one. And there's a small little pond, or nearby if you wanted to have a wash. The water there is safe to drink.
Said that last time too. It was a
Well,
water
yeah,
like
we ended
the
there.
water
Water
it's I mean the water is safe to drink. I'm sorry I didn't know that there was something in the water. But I do think that I will after a little while I will maybe go and cool off, have a wash as well.
Atar will just jump in, like seeing that there's the camp here, and seeing there's still water. He'll just dive in.
It's very, very nice. It's nice and it's cool and it's very refreshing. And no, nothing is popping up out of it. Not this time.
Yeah, so you guys had a bad experience with this before.
Yeah, you could say that.
It wasn't that bad. Wait, who am I missing?
Tomic is
Reynolds.
still.
Oh, he's
Down
there at the
by the
bottom.
end.
Oh, yeah. I didn't move my token because I'm actually in the basement of my building collecting my laundry.
Oh, no worries. I'll just drag you up. There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, Dante's-
I don't even know
Dante's
what's going on in
gonna-
the maps. I'm not at my computer.
No worries.
That is just gonna try to wash his cloak, like off of this plant residue, whatever it is. Looking very grumpy.
Oh, one more question. Those of us with herbalism proficiency were speaking while you were away. Would any of us with an herbalism kit know how to make bug repellent?
I will say that you can try. Yes. Yeah, you can definitely try because I mean, you won't be able to make the exact one because you don't really know what it uses, but I mean, you can try and find certain plants and things that would work. Yes, definitely.
And what would that require, mechanically?
Oh, you cut out there hectically.
What would that require mechanically?
A couple of checks, nature checks, finding the correct plants and things like that, and then I will say a short rest, which I have now made 3 hours instead of the normal 4. So 3 hours long rest, you should be able to make a bug repellent, hopefully.
If
Dante wanted to do that, I'd help him do that.
Yeah, I'd roll on nature, yeah. With
Yeah,
advantage
you
and help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leandro,
Yeah, I don't have an herbalism kit, but I do have proficiency, so I could help in any way until I get my own.
Yeah, I've got. I think yeah. I don't know if it helps helping somebody if you've both got proficiency or not, but I've got proficiency as well.
Yeah, me too. And I have a kit.
Yeah, it just adds advantage to your
Okay.
to the rolls.
Nice.
Yeah.
Leandro's just going to be kind of splashing the water and just kind of cooling off and washing off some of the day's grime and residue while they're doing whatever.
Yeah. The 19. Do
Yeah,
anything?
you will find a few plants that you are sure will do the trick, and I will say you are able to make one. Almost said can. One little vial or bottle, whatever it is, of bug repellent. Yes.
Awesome.
What you're saying is, eventually, when all three of us have kits, we can potentially make 3 for long rest because of that, correct?
Yes. You should be able to make 3 at a time. Then yes.
Once we have our shit together.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, because that'll take about 3 hours. Let's say it's 7 p.m. now. Shargo's busy making dinner and all of that, and around about 10 p.m. You'll be finished with the bug repellent. It'll be basically really.
It's like, just out of character, does any one of the healers have a first level healing spell that I can put into this Ring of Spell Storing?
Well,
I do,
Leandro
yeah.
has cure wounds.
So do I. Yeah. Either way.
So do I.
Yeah, let
Yeah,
me
be-
give it either probably me or Tyrion, because we don't want K-Talk to use his spell slots.
Right. Yeah, and I only use mine for Divine Smite. So yeah, let me give you a first level cure wounds. Is that all right?
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm gonna drop Illusory Script. I have no idea what to use it for. And
Yeah, I don't.
Just-
Well, you never know what you might find in the jungle, but
yeah, I mean,
Now she's gonna come up with something that you're gonna need that for. Just
it
'cause
was
you said
random.
that.
I mean, you rolled them
Yep.
randomly. Like, to be fair.
Yes, no, I rolled them randomly.
And for the record, when Tyrion got through playing in the water there, he reapplied his bug spray and filled his water flasks. Just
Yeah, I filled my water as well.
Okay.
So did Leandro.
Yeah, water refilled
Drank
here.
some of it.
Okay.
And also, like before we kind of like do any sort of like who's looking out at night time, I'm going to cast Goodberry and give
Yeah.
everybody a Goodberry for the morning.
thank you.
Okay. Good stuff. Okay. So we can say that from 10 p.m. Or would someone have started earlier, around about 8 p.m. And how long are your checks going to be? Or your shifts?
Leandro just needs 4 hours to sleep, so I can start.
Okay. So she's
I
doing
can
8
start with her.
until...
It might be better if you can do 4. If you only need 4 hours, it might be better off if you do the last one, because then the earlier we do it, the more sleep we'll get. I don't know how it works.
Okay.
If it works like that.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do the last 4 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm quite happy to take the first one then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take the first one as well.
Okay. You're doing 2 hours.
Yeah.
So 8 to 10. Okay. Give me your perception roll.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay. It's pretty chill. I don't really hear anything.
Yeah, I can do the next
Alright.
shift.
Here.
Millie.
Okay.
And I'll
Unless
take
Tyrion
third
wants to.
shift.
Okay, yeah, alright. Then first the owl. Then myself. Perception. There it is. So Millie rolled a 22 and I rolled a 13.
Yeah, I can see those here. Okay. So Tyrion, you are taking the one just before Leandra, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. Okay. He will hear those same sounds that they heard the previous day. Just before he gives-
Can I tell how far away they are?
Not that close, because the sound is very faint, but they are definitely around.
Okay, so at the end of his shift, he'll just brief Leandra and say, I heard those undead gorillas again. They don't seem to be very close, but they're out there.
Okay.
And then he's going to go to bed. in this imaginary tent right here.
His imaginary tent, yeah. I will make sure to have his imaginary tent into a real one. Adam, a real boy tent.
Okay, during watch, Leandra's gonna apply more repellent.
Okay.
And grab herself a drink as well.
Okay.
I do my perception. $25.
Yeah, she will also hear the creatures before, the sun rises. But it does sound eventually like they're moving further away. So it sounds like they're just, they're moving in front of the group. And then we are gonna do you guys moving one more day. So all these pink dots are basically where you are traveling. So we're traveling one more day throughout one more day throughout the jungle, and then setting up camp just before this area here.
We officially got our long rest, correct?
Yes, you did. You'll technically basically get another one because we're doing we're
Skip
speed
a day,
running
basically?
the second day. Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
And then you can give me your last perceptions for the next day, and then we're gonna see what you get there, and then depending on what you get, I will let you know. Ooh.
Just ourselves,
everyone-
or
Okay, yeah, K-Tog, you would also hear the creatures. Millie would hear them. Tyrion, you would definitely hear them.
And these creatures are ahead of us. Are we kind of tailing them?
Yes, I'm going to tell you now. I'm just waiting for Leandra to roll her last one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries.
It's gonna be 20.
Okay. So Millie heard, Comic heard, K-Talk definitely heard. Dante wasn't really sure, but he definitely heard something. And then both Tyrion and Leandra. I'm gonna say no. You all heard them because they're a lot closer this day than you thought they were. And Leandra, just before the sun basically came up and she was busy finishing her shift and everything, she would spot something coming out of the tree line basically towards their camp. And then that is where we're gonna end today.
ooh,
He heard something from the tree line towards the camp.
Yes.
He said.
And who was the? Yeah, Tomek, you would know exactly that it's the creatures, those undead sort of like gorillas, that is basically approaching the camp.
Got it.
Yeah, and that's where we are going to end it off.
Yeah.
Did I drag
Okay.
you over? Yes. So yeah, you're getting closer to where you want to be. Pretty soon, I'll start removing these little blocks as you get into areas. Gorillas. Yeah, well done.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, good game,
Yeah.
guys.
Thanks, guys.
One more travel and you'll hit the little midway village as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I
you can
just
stock
watched
up
this. I
on
was like
your things.
crazy tired today, so really.
No worries. Same man. We had a massive storm last night, but mainly just wind blowing. But where I live, the wind can get really crazy. So everything on the top balcony, on the top floor, was blowing about, all the plastic chairs and everything, and out in the garden, everything was blowing, and I just couldn't sleep. Like the wind was just battering against the windows and things, and my brain just
Yeah.
didn't want to shut off. And this morning, I don't know if my alarm didn't go off or if it went off, but I was just so damn tired that in my sleepiness I switched it off and didn't even realize it. Because 20 past 7, my tiny human comes running into my room. He's like, Mommy, it's 20 past 7. I was like, no, my alarm hasn't gone off. Don't lie. I could get 5 more minutes of sleep, you little shit. And I look over at my phone. Sure as fuck, it's 20 past 7. The people that he drives with or that he catches a ride with to school normally picks him up between 25 past and half past. I was like, fuck, shit, damn it. I jump out of bed. I rush upstairs, quickly start making his lunchbox for the day, tell him to get dressed, fucking fast, like the fastest he has ever gotten dressed. Make him a quick cereal that he can just pump down. I think he finished in about 7 minutes. It's like
That's impressive.
it
yeah.
was so stressful because I don't like other people having to wait, if they're doing you a favor. So the moment that they basically stop, he has to be ready and almost basically wait for them outside. So I didn't want, it was so fucking stressful. So I don't know what happened. I think I was just so tired that when my alarm went off, I must have switched it off and then didn't realize what I was doing. I was like, oh, I'm going to be so panicked tomorrow. And I woke up at about 20 past 6 when my sister left for work. And then I still looked at the time and I was like, yeah. And I was like, fuck, man. Now I woke up because I woke up when she unlocked the front door. Because it's like this heavy bolted door. And I was like, damn it, man, I could have slept now. And I checked a couple of Discord messages and I checked my emails. And then I was like, okay, I have about, 15 more minutes that I can chill. And I think something just went wrong in those 15 minutes. Oh, yeah. So I think once my head hits that pillow now, I'm going to be out. I was so cranky this whole day and this whole morning. And then the issue with Foundry and just conking out my stream and everything just made my day so much worse. It was really one of those blue Mondays. Just a shitty start. So yeah, at least it's a fun end to the day. I must say it was quite interesting.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
You guys were very clever with the flowers. I was wondering how you were gonna navigate through those. My little one, when I was busy making the map, and he's like, "Can they burn all the flowers?" I was like,
Well, that's what I was thinking.
I mean,
I was just going to burn in hands everything.
They could.
Yeah, I thought the
Me-
same. Just like
Yeah.
flamethrower through there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire types beat grass
Nice.
types after all.
Yeah, basically, I think it would have worked.
Mm.
But yeah, it was mainly something to get you thinking a little bit, and you know, they don't do a lot of damage. That's why there was so many of them. And job for Dante. Everybody in the chat was like, "No
Yeah.
shame for Dante." I was like, "Yeah, I don't hear all the nat one." Even though it was a 14, it was so unfortunate.
Where do you stream exactly?
I stream on Twitch and YouTube
Can I see the link?
simultaneously. Say again?
Where's the link for that?
Oh,
Oh wait, I see it.
I'm very bad.
Never mind.
I'm very bad at promoting myself. I'm not very good at it. So yeah.
But they're in links, right?
I think
in
it's
links,
there.
there's
Yes. It's mainly people or players from my other campaigns that watch the different campaigns, and then I do have my regular lurkers that I see in the chat every now and then that sort of discovered me while I will stream in the morning while I'm basically building maps, because then I can be more interactive and actually, you know, interact with whoever is there. When I stream the sessions, I can type it back to them, but I don't talk. Otherwise, it'll just confuse the fuck out of you guys. So yeah, the most of the people that hang around in my chat, they just lurk about when I'm doing my sessions. But there are quite a lot of people there. I might do a little raid out because it's also always nice. But yeah, well done, you guys. Well done.
Yeah.
Once you hit the once you find the thing that you're looking for, that is basically your milestone for leveling up. It's still a while out, but no, we'll make it. We will make it.
Sure we
Sure.
will.
Cool stuff. Then
right. Thanks,
I will
guys.
See you,
Yeah,
see you
thank
guys
you.
next
Yes.
week. Good
Good session.
night.
Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Okay. Yes, I did. Cool stuff. Okay. Oh my goodness, I am knackered. Shit. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Thank you for everybody who's here. Don't look at all my millions and trillions of tabs. Let's see who can. Just wanna. Nobody's muted. Let's see. That was an interesting session. That was so much fun. I like this group. They're so much fun. I really enjoy. Well, I don't know. I enjoy all of my groups. I really enjoy. Ooh, why am I hearing myself? Here we go. Let's see who's doing what. Who are we gonna pick? I like to scroll down and start from the bottom. No, no. Why am I seeing? What? What? That doesn't count. Okay. Who are we sending you off to? Something that looks interesting. Ooh. Let's see this. Let's see this. I like watching people paint things. I just wanna mute it for a second. Ooh, a lot of people. Hey, I follow this person. I really love his paints. He's pretty cool. So I'm gonna send you guys over to him. I do follow him, as you can see. He's a very good mini painter, and I really love just chilling in his chat. Just look at that. Just look at that. I mean, I don't know. It's so, I don't know. It's so relaxing to just sit there and just watch what he's doing. It's so cool. So yes, you know, stay a little while, have a chat. He's really fun or chill to be around. And then I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the follows and everything. I will see you, yeah, tomorrow night. I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow morning. I'm way too tired. But yeah, cool. Good night.